Hello, hello, hello. Wow, my audio is really high. Is my audio usually that high? Is it clear?
You sound good
It's
to me.
clear.
It's clear?
Yeah.
It's just loud.
Yeah.
It's
Louder than
good though.
usual.
Oh, like usual?
No, louder than
Yeah.
usual.
But is it clear? Am I
Yeah, it's
Yes.
peaking?
perfect. The levels are perfect for me.
Yeah?
And yeah. What about Spade?
It's higher, but it's not peaking. What?
Yeah.
Good job.
How about now? How's my audio now? Is that a little bit
Oh
better?
no, it's the hype train. Time to make the
Perfect.
bits fall like rain.
Dropping the
It's
beans.
the hype train.
Babe, why don't you come on the train with everybody? With your $1 bit badge. How's everybody doing? Top of the morning, evening, afternoon, and good night to everybody. It is Sunday, April 9th. What a shit month. You know, what a shit month. If there is a such thing as hating a month, it is this month. Thank you so much to everybody inside.
Sometimes I sprinkle.
I'm gonna
nice
let that
tinkle.
run so everybody on the panel can hear all the sprinkles and the tinkles. Thank you so much, Alicia. Thank you so much, Jorn, for being in here and donating. You're a sweetheart. Jenna, Nick, and Lance. Thank you all so much. Yeah, it is Sunday, man. I fucking hate this month. Like, if there's a such thing as hating a month, this is it. This is it. Some people hate certain days. Oh, it's Wednesday, it's home day. Oh, it's Monday, I got a case of the Mondays.
What are they, Garfield?
Yeah, you will get your ass kicked. You told me I had a case of the Mondays. I'm just gonna tell you right now. If you started off my day, you seen what is it, Office Space? Where it's like,
Yeah.
fuck no, someone told me I got a case of get your ass kicked. Yeah, it's just a shit month, man. Those of you that don't know, you probably don't. My whole right foot is fucking broke. From the big toe to the pinky toe, all the way up to the ankle. You're probably wondering what happened, Jay. Keep me in the loop. Let me know what's going on with the 12 viewers in here. I said to myself, well, I might as well, if I'm going to tell people, I might as well tell them the truth. Here's the situation. Yesterday, the reason why I was not online is they were paving the road outside here. And I didn't get along with one of the people that were paving it. So I had kicked the roller, the thing that's on the front of the machine. And when I put my foot down, this motherfucker ran over my foot. So Matthew's laughing. I don't think it's funny, but so I don't know if you could see it, but my whole my whole foot is broke because a steamroller got me.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna get rich.
Well, at the end of the year, you'll be able to pay off your house now.
Well, what do you think? I'm gonna sue the steamroller?
Whoever owns the steamroller and who is operating it.
Oh man. No, I ain't suing no steam. I mean, you guys can't see it. Let me see if I can do this for you so you can see what is happening. Bree. Bree. Why are you laughing, Matthew? It's not fucking funny.
Ow.
Bree!
The man is
Hey,
in
send
pain.
me that picture of the side comparison that you took that shows the funkiness. I want to share that on the stream to make everybody grossed out.
And how's the pain? Can you walk or are you limping?
Oh, I can't walk. No, 100%. No, I don't know what I'm going to do for the wedding. I think I'm going to get like a walker and tennis balls and just kind of weeble wobble my ass through the grass. Yeah, no, I definitely can't walk. So I'm going to show you real quick, show you what we're working with. That's, to be honest with you, that's not really what happened with the foot. I just thought that was a really good story, and I wanted to see if I could, like, act well, but I did. I did good because it didn't laugh. So, no, I didn't. If I got ran over by a steamroller, I don't think I would have a foot left. I will tell them.
Oh, it looks believable.
Well, not when you see that gouge. Did you see the gouge of it?
Yeah, I saw the front of it.
Yeah, that's I to be honest with you, a lot of people, oh, you should go see Jesus, go get a doctor. Look, here's the deal. I want to tell the story to people, but there's so much. I did the story yesterday to a certain set of people, and that took me, I don't know, probably an hour. And if I was to sit here, then we would not have this show, and there'd be no point in you guys being on here because I would just be telling you the story. So, all right, let me show you this now. I just want to show you how fucked up it is. Downloads, open with Safari. Yeah, it's messed up. So, yeah, walking, all that stuff, all the normal stuff you all take for granted, I am not able to do. But that's okay. And that's not going to work, of course not. Claude, what do you want to say, Spade? I heard you breathe.
No, I didn't say anything.
No, you wanted to say something. Go ahead.
No. I didn't want to do anything.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? You only want to talk when someone's interrupting you?
Yes. That's the perfect way to do it.
Okay.
That's how you
So
do
keep
it.
talking. I'll interrupt you. Go ahead. Go ahead, John.
Okay,
Say
I'll just
something.
start
and I'll
talking.
No,
No. But
Just
you don't
talk over me.
understand.
How's this? So, you see here,
Oh.
see my ankle's fucking broke. Big toe's broke. My toe's green. Huge gouge there. Blood blister there. That's not really picking up the rest of the foot, but you see, too, that this is messed up. That's where the bone was coming out, though. Right there. Remember that story? No? Okay. So that's my foot.
That was the one with the laptop, no?
Yeah. It's the one where the laptop fell on it and kind of went right through the fucking skin, and my bone of the toe was just... Should probably bandage that up. I'll just use like that clear tape that you use to hang a picture on the wall or something. That's Scotch tape. I found like an old roll of Scotch tape and just put that on there and was like, that should work in the meantime, as long as like lint doesn't get in there. Yeah, but
I never knew that was dual purpose. I never knew that.
It's not. It's not. I was better off honestly using electrical tape, but Scotch. It's like Scotch tape is one of those tapes that I really don't know what it's for. You'd be real hard pressed to tell me what Scotch tape is for.
Taping packages.
Scotch tape, bro. That opaque. It's not even clear. No, not the clear tape. Like the. So they make a tape. They call it duct tape, but you're thinking of like the threaded tape. Duct tape, clear tape is what you use for packages, and it's thick. Okay, Scotch tape is like this big and on the teacher's desk in 6th grade. That you're not putting no USPS packages together.
No. I meant like, gifts like Christmas and stuff like that where they wrap it with the wrapping paper.
So paper.
Yeah, paper.
That's it. Like that is its own purpose. It's paper.
Yeah.
It should be called paper tape, not Scotch tape.
But isn't it that brand Scotch tape?
Yeah, Scotch. Yeah, but it's Scotch tape. But Scotch also makes masking tape. They make painter's tape. They make electrical tape, but everybody knows Scotch tape as that clear bullshit. That is not sticky at all. But anyway, we're digressing. That's what I used for my joint, and it healed really nice. No crazy glue. Just look. Bottom line, if I have to tell you what happened with the foot, because I feel like I'm just dragging this out way too long. I was in some shit yesterday. I was super depressed. I got a little fucking wild. There was something that should not have been in my dining room. I kicked it to get it out of the way. I thought it was a foam roller for Bree's workout. Come to find out later on, I threw it into a room, and I'm standing there, and the shit is fucking hurting. I'm like, what is wrong with my foot? I don't know. I think I broke it. I broke my toe on the foam roller. I said, what was in there? She said, a balance board. I said, what the fuck is that? She said, a balance board. It's made of wood. I said, so I just kicked a fucking piece of plywood across the shit? She's like, yeah. So I said, okay, whatever. I didn't see the bottom of my foot because I'm fat. It's just a big floppy foot. Whatever. I'm moving on. Ow, it hurts when I walk. Okay, call Lance on the phone. I'm giving you a Reader's Digest, by the way. Call Lance on the phone. I'm fat. I put my foot up. I'm lazy. I put it up like this, and I'm talking, and I look down, and I said, what the fuck is on the top of my foot? Now, as a normal person, you'd be able to see it and be like, that don't look right. Let me get some Band-Aids on it. No, not me. I grab my foot like this. That fucking hurt. I pull it up to my face. to analyze it to find out that the tip of my skin is over my nail. Uh-oh, that shouldn't look like that. So what I do is I grab the skin on the nail and I kind of flip it back forward like a blanket. You know, when you're cold that night, just put the comforter back on the wound, and then it wasn't staying because it was gushing blood. So I've been tracking blood all over my house. This is why it's a great fucking idea to check out carpet.com to get your black carpet. Use affiliate code J Hayes. So I got black carpet, so I didn't see that it looked like somebody was fucking hippoed or being slaughtered throughout my house because the blood is invisible on the black. So anyway, I'm looking at it. I said, well, I got to do something about this. I thought about, let me grab a sewing needle and sew this shit up because I don't know how else to get it to stop bleeding. I don't have silver nitrate. So I'm like, Bree comes by with the rubbing alcohol. I said, that ain't going to do no good. She's like, it's going to hurt. No, it ain't, because I can't feel my fucking toes no way, no how. So I go outside. I put my feet up. She hits me with the rubbing alcohol. It does nothing at all. And then we just put the skin back together. We crazy glue it up. We let it sit, and it was fine until this morning when it looks like somebody hit me with a fucking sledgehammer on my toe. So that's what happened. I kicked a piece of plywood that was 7 feet long, and it jousted, if you will. I got to give myself some kind of credit here. If I'm going to kick wood, I'm not going to tell you it moved 6 inches. It jousted across the room. It went from my dining room to my living room floor. Not really, but if I tell myself that, I kind of justify looking like I got hit in the foot with fucking Tiger Woods golf club. So that's where I'm at right now. My shit is fucked. Got it. That's the story. Let's move on. How's everybody doing today? It's Easter. Is everybody celebrating that?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, you are? Really? You're, what?
Even though my Easter's next week.
Oh, because you're Greek Orthodox.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to ask you, if you celebrate Easter, do you know what happened today?
I know what happened today.
Tell me what happened today.
Today is when
don't
Jesus
fucking
Christ
Google it. Don't Google it now.
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm just saying that today is the day that Jesus Christ came out of the cave.
Out of the cave. Is that the official? Is that the?
No, it's not the official.
I want to know where you read that document at. Jesus came out of the cave. So he rose from the dead,
or
right?
a tomb, or they had a big boulder over it, didn't they, or something like that? So yeah,
I feel like I'm getting the kids' version of this story.
I think you want to. I was.
That's the only version I remember.
What I was expecting him to say is, yeah, it's Easter. We have to find eggs throughout the yard with the bunny. Yeah. That's what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting Jesus at all to be involved. Because apparently a lot of people lose sight of what these days are. Christmas, Easter, Passover. I think that's Jewish.
Wait, so you didn't let me finish the story. I thought Jesus Christ, when he came out of the tomb, he found an Easter bunny, and then that bunny was laying eggs, and that's how they're both connected, right?
Is this your version of comedy? Because it fucking sucks. Like, it is terrible.
Thank God you don't have your own channel.
Oh, Jesus.
For real.
Could you imagine? The final joke. That's what it's called.
And it's only one video.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Jesus rose from the dead. That's correct. Yeah. So you guys
There's no bunny involved.
You guys don't celebrate that? No, you don't believe in the Jesus, but you don't celebrate that over there? Is that a thing?
Yeah, chocolate eggs and stuff.
Yeah.
And people forgetting, finding out a year later that you forgot the Easter egg in the cupboard. That's now melted. All the shit sticks together. Right.
Or molded.
So what's the topic for today? What are we talking about? Or am I going to have to lead the show and then you guys follow?
We can't beat the foot thing. So,
well, that's what I'm going to do it outside of society. I'm going to kind of warm you guys up. Just do improv off the jump. So you guys can get kind of the feel of things, get in the swing of shit. I got some shit we could talk about since you guys come to this table with nothing. I mean, that's great. Thank you for coming here. We're empty-handed. I mean, I welcome you as a guest. You could get the fuck out. So, wow, where do we want to start? I got a plethora of things. Let's start with I'm not even gonna look it up. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. Ready? Anybody can take it.
Ready.
Define a woman.
Oh yeah. Somebody with a uterus that can give birth.
That's your definition of a woman?
The
Okay.
basic. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anybody else? Wow. So
The
A
opposite of a
female,
man.
female, as someone with a vagina and breasts.
The
And,
opposite
and-
of a man.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's not a female? I asked you to define the definition of a woman, not a female. So
Okay, so I would say an
How,
adult
how are
female.
those separate?
Oh, they're separate.
They're separate because an adult female
Since
would be
when?
a woman.
Say again, Spade.
An adult female would be a woman.
Okay. I'll accept that. And then your definition of a female is a what?
The opposite of a male.
Oh, no. That's a stupid answer. So go with the next one. Jorn, take it away. You think there's no difference between a female and a woman?
Maybe I was mistaken. I have no idea.
You would see a 6-year-old female and say that's a woman?
Now, after hearing Spade, now I realized I messed up, and yeah, that's the adult version. Yeah.
Right, girl.
I thought you were
lady.
asking more in the lines of what constitutes as
a woman
carrying that title.
No,
I wasn't considering age.
Yeah, no, I said the definition. I didn't ask you. You have to be careful about what I'm asking here. Okay, so we can all agree that the difference between a female and a woman is basically age, right? That's what it comes down to, okay? But now when we look at what a female is, a female has female reproductive organs, yes? That you can procreate with male.
Correct.
We're sure about this.
That's what we grew up on. That's the definition we grew up on. Today's different.
I could be wrong.
Because the definition that I'm aware of is not any of that. The definition is feeling. Has nothing to do with reproductive. How I feel inside is what makes me a woman.
That's today's definition.
Right, but we have to go with today's society.
Yeah. Right.
So we are no longer.
I'd rather be wrong. Earth. It's fine.
We're at a point where if you want to, you too can be a spaceship. You know what I mean?
Well, but that's not really a problem, right? Because if that's your opinion, I can call your opinion stupid.
Yes to both of those questions, but I caught both of those. So let me comment on the Matthew thing. Women, like okay, real vagina-born women, okay, feel that it's empowering to hear a man want to be a woman. This is general consensus, which first off blows my fucking mind. I don't know.
Yeah. They say how and why?
I don't know what women you're taking your poll on. I don't know where you're getting those numbers at, but I would assume that if I walked down the street and talked to 30 different women and said, hey, you are a housewife, you take care of your kids, you do this, you're a strong, motherly role woman. Let's look at Bobby Jack across the street. Bobby Jack is married to a dude, wants to be a woman, has no children, and is a strong woman like you. I don't think a lot of women would say that's empowering. That makes me want to be a better woman. I can't see that. I don't know where. Apparently Harvard.
I don't even know one.
This is Harvard. And I was under the impression that Harvard and Yale are and Princeton, your what, top 5 prestigious colleges in the United States? Harvard being number 1? And this is a study that you conducted? You could be curing cancer. you could be, I don't know, spending money on better books, better dorms. Instead, let's spend $385,000 on a poll.
Where did they spend that money? That must have been a
Here's
lot
the
of
next
paper.
question. Here's the next
If you ask those
question, because
questions-
you all already know, like most universities, the people that go there are really open. Let's say that, like a really
Are
open
they, though?
mindset. If
No,
they,
not.
if
I
they
don't think
conducted
so.
the poll, no, if they
I thought they were
conducted
conservative.
I would say woke. Most of the
No.
universities are probably
I would say
No,
they were more conservative,
not this. So Harvard and Yale, okay. When you hear about a lawyer, he probably went to Harvard Law. Like the best,
A good lawyer.
yeah. And that's not saying that they just have that degree. If you went to Harvard, I mean, it's one of the top in the world, top 10 in the world. I would not consider Harvard woke. I would consider Harvard more conservative than
Right.
woke.
Oh, really?
Yale, probably down the middle. I would expect this from the University of New Jersey or the University of Connecticut.
Yes.
I wouldn't expect this out of Harvard. Now, the study is fairly old, but it doesn't matter. I wouldn't say fairly old 4 years ago. It doesn't matter what it is. That is what you want to spend your money on? Really?
They put it under
So
miscellaneous.
that was gonna be my next question. It was a poll, right? Where did they conduct that poll? Like location is everything, right? Then
Yeah,
you get
it
an
wouldn't have
obscure
been.
view.
Yeah, it couldn't be on a campus, so it would have to be.
Yeah, they went to a hipster bar. It went to a hipster bar.
Age bracket. Age bracket. If you ask that question on a Generation X, I'm gonna be almost sure you're not gonna get the same results. If you ask it, you ask that question to a lot of lost generations nowadays. Maybe
It's funny. Yeah. It's funny you talk about that Generation X. I'll just keep taking it over because you guys suck. So it'll just be my show and you guys are just my sidekicks. So Generation X, right? We see this a lot on the internet. I love this when people call us baby boomers or boomers. Does anybody here know the and I'm winging this. Does anybody know the age bracket or the year bracket of a boomer? Does anybody know?
It happened right after World War II.
That's right.
That's why they're called baby boomers.
That's right. Because everybody got back from home. Everybody's fucking. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And that's when we had a big boom.
I think it's 1946 to 1964. That's the bracket. Roughly.
Okay.
Yeah. So no one on the internet today was born in 1946 arguing with teenagers. Let's just get that out of the way. Okay? I don't give a fuck who you're arguing with. There ain't no 82-year-old on Facebook typing it up. Okay? 61. Whatever. You shut up, chat. Okay? I'm going to turn on donators only, and that's where we're going to be. Don't talk. You're not welcome here. There's only 32 people anyway, okay? So I'm not in the mood today. My foot is on fucking fire, and I don't want to hear your sidebar comments. Shut the fuck up. So they call them boomers. But the argument, and obviously we're going to say this argument because we're part of this bracket. What are we? Generation what?
I think I fall under millennial, right?
You do fall under. Sadly, you do fall under millennial. So does Spade.
Me and you fall millennial. Yeah.
So
Matthew doesn't.
I think me and Matthew, on the other hand, fall under Generation X.
Yep.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, because Generation X finished like in 81 or
starts
something.
Starts in 79. 79. 79.
No, finished. You mean finish, not starts. Finished.
Oh, yeah, because 1980 is millennials. 1979 is when it ends. Correct.
Right.
So that's Gen X, right? Then you have Gen Z, which is that's before X. Am I saying this wrong? Fuck.
No, millennials are Gen Z. No, millennials.
Shit.
Yeah, no, we are millennials. That's
you know what? Listen, this is why I don't like to listen to chat. What did I say? 1946 to what? Anybody remember the year I said? What did I say? 64, right? 64, right? 1946 to 1964. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, chat. You don't know. Generation X is 65 to 79. Millennials are 80 to 94. Z or Z is 95 to 2012. Alpha is 2000 to Alpha. Really?
Why? Yeah, that's stupid.
Really?
Yeah.
Alpha? Yeah. Okay.
They couldn't be an alpha, so they had to make their own decision to call themselves alpha.
No, but this works. This works. Listen, I have an explanation for that. They're probably in the back of my mind. I can be Alpha and the Omega because I
Oh
can
my
choose
God.
now.
Yeah, right. We can now pick the name we are. So the argument is that the Gen X, right? Is that what I am? No, the Gen X,
Yes.
Generation
Yes.
X is what set everything in motion. Okay, it's not being cocky, but you'll see a lot of people that'll say that Gen X is the most amount of shit happen in that window. Okay, for not so much civil rights, but a lot of important pivotal things in America. But the argument is from the younger crowd is that they're the ones that set the generation. Now, I don't disagree with that. In 30 years from now, you are absolutely right because we'll all be dead. But right now, where we're at, you guys are babies. Because you can't call people boomers if they're not boomers. If you were born, and let's just say 46, you do the math. That would make you how old today? If you were born in 46, you'd be what, 80?
80 something.
80, 82? I don't know any boomers on Facebook, but it irritates the fuck out of me is that when people call me a boomer. A boomer? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I also don't believe in it.
You don't believe in what?
Just picking random dates and then you give it a label and then you pick a generalization for that entire generation. Then that's that label. Oh,
What's the point of the label? Like, what's the point of that? The legitimate
apparently to create more labels nowadays. Now we can have all the stickers you want.
I thought what we were doing 5 years ago is nobody likes labels. We're getting rid of them. Right? That was the
everybody
argument.
wants labels.
Now everybody wants a label.
They
Multiple
want more
ones.
than one label. Yeah.
The entire letter soup label.
I don't get it. I legitimately don't understand. I don't understand why we're called boomers. I guess if you don't agree with what their argument is, then that makes you a boomer.
Because they consider you old and, you know, you're not thinking the same way.
What happened to the old saying, respect your elders? What happened to that?
It went out with the boomers.
Oh, it went out with the boomers.
They're wrong.
It went out with the boomers.
Because that's been a thing as long as, I don't know, 5,000 years ago. Respect your elders. Your elders are the smarter, wiser ones. Not anymore.
That's what they always smarter,
say. Wiser ones are ones. I did not know that they were called alphas. Alphas?
Me neither.
The good thing is now, Jay, no matter when you were born, now you can just self-identify as Gen X or Omega, Alpha. You can pick your generation. Doesn't even matter.
If everything is about feelings.
Yeah, but alpha is like the alpha, man.
Alpha, the top
that's
dog.
like the top dog, bro.
And nope.
And why did they say Omega if Omega is not the last fucking letter in the Greek alphabet?
It is.
It is? It only goes to O?
No, Omega. No. Omega, it's not an O. It's considered an O, but it's the last letter of the alphabet.
How many letters in your alphabet?
24.
Hit me with them. Go for it. You don't know them. Come on, Greek boy. Tell me.
Oh, my God.
No.
Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. What? I was saying it.
Hit it.
Okay. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, Theta, Theta, Iota, Kappa, Lambda, Mi, Nixie, Omicron, Pi, Rho, Sigma, Tau, Phi, Phi, Psi, Omega. There you go.
Sweet. I love it. I didn't understand a fucking word you said, but it sounded authentic. Sounded good. Yeah. So alpha is what? A? And omega is Z, essentially.
You could, essentially, yes.
Okay. So saying that something is the alpha and omega, you're the first and the last.
Correct.
Well, if this is a sign from somebody up above that alpha's the last generation, I think it's probably for the best. Like I think it's because that goes to when 2025. 2025.
You're muted.
So in 2 years we're gonna have Gen Beta.
Yeah, because it just restarts. But then what's weird is when you look at millennials. Oh, Y. I get it. Millennials with a Y because it's the Y2K. Oh, I get it. I think that's why they did it. Yeah, so it just
what it is.
restarts. So now after that will be beta. And you know what a beta bitch is, right? Don't be a beta male. Well, betas are going to be worse pussies. But what's going to happen is maybe this is just maybe this is the way that it is, right? Because boomers would look at Gen X's and be like, "You guys don't know what the fuck you're doing." Okay? So, because they knew they were older, they thought they were smarter. And then take millennials. Millennials thought that they were smarter versus Gen X. You understand? So it just, I think it's just the problem is, though, I think when betas come out, is the alphas and the alpha, beta. Then what's it? What's C?
Gamma.
It really?
Gamma.
Is C?
I mean, if they're going in the Greek alphabet, it would be
shit.
C would be gamma.
Fucking Siri. I'm sorry, you broke up. If they're going off of the what? The Greek alphabet?
If they're going off the Greek alphabet, the third letter in the alphabet would be gamma.
Okay, so then alpha and gamma are going to make fun of the betas because those are the beta bitches.
As boomers.
Yeah.
Those would be the boomers.
Yeah, so the alphas are going to be like, you beta bitches, right? And then
exactly.
I won't be around for this, man. This sucks. Like, I want to be the guy. So, wait, what is it? Every 20 years? Is that 2013? See, that's weird because
some of them is 10 years.
Yeah, some are as short as 8 years. So 2013 and 2025, that's 12 years. So betas would be 2026 to 2038. Oh, I'm gonna be old as shit when they're attacking. Oh, I can't. I hope I'm around.
I feel like they do that though if it's more of a technological difference. I think that's what it is. Because if you think about it, the technology changed drastically from 1980 to 1994. And then from 94 to 06, whatever it is.
Bro, when you're looking at technology today, you can't even go that big of a bracket. Watch this.
No, not anymore.
1995, you had those big old jalopy phones. Like the big fat, not even 95, 98, you had the gray ones. And then then Apple was what, 2008?
08 or 07.
07. January 9th, 07, right? So 8-year window, you went from a flip phone to a smartphone. Like that.
Like that.
Like literally, you might say it's not overnight. Okay, but look before then. You had StarTACs, you had Nokias, right? You still didn't have nothing. You had Palm Pilots, fine. But you didn't have smart phones. So that window, you went 8 years where even the internet, look at the internet. Internet started what? Internet where we all used
2094.
Oh no!
You're saying okay.
So no, I'm saying like AOL internet, like where we talk to people.
Yeah, wasn't it like 94, 95, 96 around that? I thought it was.
No, I would have been 17, 18, so 97, 98. Where you had AOL 3.1. So we'll just say 99, right? Or 98, 97, fine. And then look at where we are today. Not even 20 fucking years later. So you can imagine where the technology is going to be in 20 years from now. It's going to be crazy, bro.
You don't think it's going to plateau? You don't think it's going to plateau?
No. I think it's going to go crazy. Like, something's going to happen, like where someone's going to come out with some shit. I mean, you Europeans, you could chime in instead of just looking like you're fucking tired. I feel like something's going to happen that it's
astronomical.
Listen, Bree shows me this thing this morning. You guys might like this. She's like, Jay, this is really fucking cool. Wait. Shh. Listen. Shh. Bree shows me this. She says, Jay, you got to check this out. This is really cool. Okay. It's called Focus Sound Kickstarter. By the way, affiliate code is JHayes2020. So just if you use that, make sure you do that so I get 10% of this. Focus Sound, the see-through glass directional speaker. Okay, so guy does a review on it. It's essentially a glass window like you see here. Okay, and then that is your speaker. You can put things on it, make it see-through, whatever, right? Sounds cool, right?
Ultrasonic?
Cool. Sounds
is it like
hold on, I'm going. It just sounds cool, right? Piece of glass.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. How about Sony's been doing that for the past fucking 10 years?
Really?
Yeah, their TV screen, they own the patent on it. It's called acoustic sound. So the audio comes through the TV screen. Sony's not going to touch them right now. No. We're going to let you get big. We're going to let you sell.
Yep.
And when you're done selling, we're going to sue you. And then we're going to own your fucking company. Money. You're going to give me all that fucking money you made. And then that's the end of that. Just like Qualcomm did with Apple. Smart. They said, we'll let you have this. We'll see if you're going to pay us. That's our technology. But you keep making your phones. And then they settled out of court for $6 billion. They have 41,000 employees. They could have essentially gave everybody $1 million to bring them up to 4.1 billion, and the CEO still take 2 billion home. That gives you an idea of what Sony's gonna do to this fucking company if you make it big. Keep making your shit with our technology. Go ahead. We're gonna sit back and watch with you because it's not worth it for them right now. $230,000. You go on a Kickstarter thing, they could pull out at any time. A lot of people don't know that. They could take your money and just walk away. It's in the agreement.
Oh, really? I thought it was after. I thought there's a certain threshold.
Sony, no. There's no
Sony, if they just leave well enough alone, and they let the company do what they want, and the company innovates or makes their technology better, it's still basically Sony's technology.
Yep.
So they put nothing into R&D, and afterwards they're gonna go like, "Hey,
that's it." But why go after them right now with $238,000 for a backer? This is a joke. Take that shit. Once we see you have sales of $1 million.
Hi, knocking on the door.
Oh, by the way, we're Sony. We're not going to send you a cease and desist. We've been following you for 5 years. Been on your website, did about 100 orders, so we know that you have them. We're taking you to court, and we're going to win because it's our patent. So just have fun with this, and that's going to suck. It's going to suck.
Or they probably absorb the company.
Oh, yeah.
Get a little bit of innovation from it.
But see,
settle
maybe the
it
company
and
wants
just
that.
grab the company.
Maybe the company wants that. Like, think about it. You created all this, right? Let me rephrase. You created all this. You created a company. You have employees. And then all of a sudden, the big boys come in town and say, hey, you stole our technology, but we like it, and we're going to sue you. You could turn around and be like, listen, how about you just guys buy us out and we can...
No, they ain't going to buy them out. Oh, they ain't going to buy them out, bro. We're not going to waste money on this. You're going to give us money. It's the opposite. Why would I buy it? That's my shit. It's like Qualcomm and Apple. We did the touchscreen, bro. You guys didn't do it. You put it into a phone, great, but that's our technology. So you can argue, and that was Apple that lost that. So I don't know what the fuck this Chinese company thinks they're doing, but and Sony's not even in America. Like, that's not even an American company. You don't think Sony in Japan's going to go after China? Oh, yes, they will. They're right next door. Literally, you are right down the road. Yeah. And Sony's in China, too, so have fun.
The technology of using glass isn't new to begin with, because years and years and years ago,
1885,
when the 360 speakers were new, they also used a glass dome speaker that had, because of it was a dome that projected sound 360. So it's nothing new.
You ever seen the guy that makes speakers out of regular paper that you buy from Staples? Like paper.
Or the foam board.
Yeah, like the
installation foam board.
Making random shit speakers. That's cool.
Yep.
That's nice. But you don't have to worry about Sony coming after you for that. You taking somebody else's shit, man. This is bad, bro. But everybody's making this big roar about this is cool glass speaker. Bro, my TV downstairs for the past 4 years has been doing that. Matter of fact, all the TVs in my house do that. So that's nothing new. But people are like, ooh, and it's like a proprietary, it's not even a USB-C. So it goes into a transformer, Okay, it's got a weird jack. It goes into a transformer, and then that transformer, sort of like when you get a laptop and it comes with the brick, right?
Yeah.
And that transforms the power, right? Regulates it. Same shit. It's not like a simple USB-C cable. It's, I guess, because of how much power it needs to draw sound through it.
So do these people, when they create this technology, they don't look to see, does anybody have anything similar or patents or anything like?
Oh,
so they don't care. So they don't care.
Oh, they do. I'm not saying that people can't be innovative, but there's no fucking way that someone made it. It wasn't like, yo, along this whole line of 2 years of prototyping.
Right.
Sony's TV does this, right? Like, so someone had to say that at some point. Because, like, the guy that did the review on it, he was a prototype tester, some reviewer with 160K subs, got one, and it's prototype. And the first comment, when Bree tells me, I'm trying to explain to her as I'm watching the video, Sony does this. And she's like, no, it's different, Jay. Nobody else will hear it unless it's pointed at you. No, it's not different. It's the same thing. And sure enough, you go to the video, the first comment of the video is Sony's been doing this for 4 years. And it's got all these upvotes, right? Like, it's on the video of it. But then this company's got to know. But I guess make as much as we can, and then
before we're shut down.
That's it. And then and that money sense. And problem solved.
How much different would a product have to be considered a new product and not a patent of somebody else?
Well, think about Blu-ray. Think about Blu-rays, right? What was it? Panasonic that invented Blu-rays, right? And then Panasonic held the patent for 10 years, meaning that if you want to use the laser for Blu-ray, you have to pay us. Now, after 10 years, you could continually renew it. Same thing with every other patent, even for drugs. You continually renew it, but it gets expensive because nobody else can do this. So we'll let you renew it, but it's going to cost you $50 million. Fuck it. Just leave it open. Of course, it protects you in that time, but is Sony ever going to release that? I know Sony has licensed it out to other people, but
what if that's their end goal?
What?
Start up the Kickstarter, have a product or don't have a product, and they actually know it's technology that Sony owns. Get as much out of the Kickstarter as possible, and then get a cease and desist. Like, oh, we want to sell it to you, but we can't because Sony, and just disappear with the money.
Oh, that's grimy. That's dirty. That's real dirty.
On Kicks, you guys don't understand. That's a thing in Kickstarter. You could do that. It's not, obviously they don't encourage you to do that, but I mean, it's in the thing when you sign up that they could pull out at any given time.
You're not guaranteed anything.
Yeah, this happened. There was a credit card thing. I'll never forget it. I thought it was so cool. It was on Kickstarter, and it was essentially where you could take 20 credit cards, and I ended up buying a Fuse, which does that, and then you could add all these cards on it. And this was actually going to have a smart chip in it. So they were going to
swipe it, right?
Not only just swipe it, but you could put it in and change the card through the chip. And then America would not, something happened with FCC where they said, we're not going to prove this because there's no security with 10 cards on one chip. It's not going to happen. So they took the money. They sent out an email to everybody. It's been 4 years at this point. You got like $9 million in backers. We have closed up shop. We are sorry for everybody. They can't even refund you if they wanted to. It's been 9 years. You know, whatever, 8 years. Just walk away. Stripe or something, not Stripe. Started with an S. Swipe. I think it was Swipe it was called. And they sent an email out, and that was it. Now, of course, people, I think the thing's still on Kickstarter. You can still comment on it, but lost all that money.
And it's not like you could do a back charge. I mean, a chargeback.
After a year, bro, you ain't getting that money back. No. Even after 6 months is going to be hard.
Wow.
Plus, it says you're not entitled to anything. So,
yeah, as soon as you sign
how would you do
on the main page?
Yeah, you're not guaranteed anything. So, I don't think
how
you
much
could do a
Kickstarter get themselves? Like
it depends.
Kickstarter.
So, we're gonna do a Kickstarter for the Blade. It depends. Depends on one factor only: how much money you get as backing. So anywhere from 2% up to 30%.
Yeah, because if you make $10 million,
higher
they're going to be like, I want 30%.
Right. Wow, you
make
guys paid
50K.
$186 million. Okay. We'll take 30% of that. Thanks.
And they don't really do anything. If you think about it, it's a platform. What do they really do?
It's just eBay. It's just like eBay. It's the same shit. eBay is, I remember speaking, not to a CEO, but when eBay first launched, they actually had a phone number where you could call them. Like, I put up a listing. That's how old I am, okay, boomer. So I remember talking to the guy, and I was like, I sold something, my Volkswagen Beetle or something. And I was like, well, what am I going to do? He's like, look, eBay is the best business plan because we're not responsible for anything. You're dealing with
their middleman.
We give you their information. We're a middleman. We're getting a fee from both you and from him. It's genius. You're not doing anything. You're just a guy.
Well, same thing with Craigslist. I mean, they don't have Craigslist over there in Belgium, but Craigslist is the same thing. You do absolutely nothing. That's why the site is so basic and boring. You just literally
even
put an ad.
You list like a scooter or something that has a title, you got to pay $20, but everything else is free.
We do have Craigslist, by the way.
Oh, you do?
Oh. Yeah. It's almost nothing on it, but we have. There is a Craigslist.be.
So you got it. Okay.
We just don't use it. We have it somewhere in the back.
But you got to think, how much did Craigslist lose because of Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah, but Facebook also takes a cut too.
That's only if you pay the person through Messenger or something. Some of these people are like, yo, meet up with me and give it to me. They pay you in cash. You don't get anything out of it.
Right. It's like the KTM. The KTM I was selling on Cycle Trader, and I listed a price. But the thing is that for me to list that, I had to pay the listing fee for it, $180, and then I think 3% of what I was asking. But the 3% of what I wasn't asking wasn't charged with me until I either took the listing down, like they didn't charge me to renew it. But if I took it down, then you sold it offline. We helped you get those people. So when the guy came to pick up the KTM, I don't know if anybody was in the stream when he was raining out and this motherfucker, I said, you don't want to ride that shit. He was like, I'm going to ride it. I said, you're going to die when you go down the road. Nothing has been changed out in 3 years. It starts. That's it. We're talking about a super powerful bike you sure you want to ride. My man didn't even have a motorcycle license. I'm not responsible for you. You're getting on the bike and you're going. That's got nothing to do with me, man. So, yeah.
So if you don't take down the listing, that means you don't have to pay. So
you pay the
listing. Have the listing. Right. So if you sold it offline and never took down the listing fee, you didn't have to pay that 3%.
You want to get emails for? You want to get emails for the next 20 years?
Block.
Get the fuck out of here. Just take the listing down. Don't. You're that return guy. You're like Stan. Don't be.
No, not at all. I was just saying, like, that's probably what they do.
Only slide you used.
Yeah, I only took it out of the box and watched 25 shows on it, and then I was done with it. So you can have your TV back.
Here you go.
That's weird. Your return policy over there is, yeah.
You guys gotta have something like that warranty in Europe for, what is it, 2 years from when you buy it?
Yeah, but that's repair warranty, right?
Spoiled.
That's repair.
Spoiled.
I'm gonna ask.
Spoiled.
It's.
We have what, 90 days? We have what, 90 days, right?
That's pushing.
No, that's the return policy.
Yeah, 30 days is
30
by
days.
law, technically. 30. No, I'm sorry, 14. 14. Unless stated otherwise, there is no return policy. Then you can get away with that. But if you don't have a sign that you don't have a return policy, by default, you have a 14-day policy, unless you state on the receipt or when they're checking out in front of them. But you guys over there, you just, I've had this for a year and a half. I put 985,000 miles on my car. Can you fix my engine? It blew up. Yeah, sure. Bring it in. We'll give you a new one.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
No, it only works
Ever.
if there is a fault in the product
Mhm.
from the manufacturer.
Sure.
Then you can get your stuff back or changed out, but
Of course.
otherwise, nope.
Wow. The foot bag looks like it had a faulty screw in it. Looks like we're going to give you a new one.
There you go.
Wow. How nice. Oh, it looks like the remote button fell out. Let me give you a brand new one.
No, they're pretty strict. Yeah, it's not that easy. It's really not. You have the 2 years, but it depends. If it's an old device, especially like let's say if it's a year old and 10 months, they're gonna try to squeeze themselves out of it and not give you the tier. They will come up with some BS reason to not give you the 2-year warranty.
Okay.
Like, you dropped it for some reason.
And
most of the time you don't get the warranty.
And I think that the business is right for telling you that you don't get it. I don't think anybody deserves a 2-year warranty on anything.
Oh, I agree.
I think that's absolute. At this day and age, look, you're spending $9 on a phone. You think that's worth a 2-year warranty? Look, if you have $1 million product, I agree. If you have a $10,000 product, I'll agree. If you have a $30 product, I don't agree.
Unless you pay for extended warranty, that's a different story.
Sure, because I want to make money off the warranty. Sure. But I don't think you should naturally get it. Now, if I was the head of Europe, okay, and that was on the table for me to sign, if that was a thing, the European king, okay, get rid of this bullshit. Get the Apple, you could thank me later. I want MacBooks every year. They're dropped. This bullshit's gone. No more 2-year warranty shit. Fuck out of here. How does Apple do it? So if Apple's got a problem, they just give you a new one?
They give you a refurbished, but after only the first year. The second year, that's they pay the fine to the European Union.
Oh, so they don't do anything past a year?
No. What basically happens is you send it to Apple, and they still do a refurbish, but then you, the seller, have to cover those costs.
Fucking spoiled. I never thought I'd say that the Europeans are spoiled, because usually I look at you guys like you got thick skin. You're tough dudes. Fucking pussies. 2-year warranty. Fix it yourself. Let me tell you what happened. I'm going to tell you a story. You know what I did? Okay. You guys been following me for a little bit. I've been building shelves and shit and putting up things just to feel like a handyman of sorts. Yesterday, I'm on Ambien. My toe's wounded. I feel bad for myself. I got my foot up. I said, let me treat myself to a little something special. Pull out the Home Depot and the Lowe's card. I'm going to go crazy. I'm turning into a man's man now. Like I'm building shit and cutting wood. Yeah, brother.
smell like sawdust. Sawdust
and fucking leather, brother. So yesterday,
sounds like Matthew.
It's I don't even know. It was after I was talking to John. I think that was 1:30, 2 o'clock. And I was like, I'm going to browse Home Depot right now. And I've been saying I'm not going to buy a saw. Like, there's no point of me getting a saw. And because what am I going to cut? Like, oh, wow, a piece of plywood that I can't even go get from Home Depot. Like, you have to deliver it because I don't have anything to pick it up in. Anyway, so last night I was like, browsing Amazon. I want to get some shelves, man. I like putting up shelves. I don't know why. I just think it's cool. So I said, I'm looking at myself in the video. I said, there could be a shelf here of some sort. You know, a little dangly jam to put something. So I said, I'm going to go buy some shelves. So I go on Amazon and I buy me some shelves, some self-hanging shelves. You know the type. It's got like a little fucking piece of wire that goes in and then you mount it and it can't hold but 6 ounces and it falls off the shit. So I said, I got to get me some of those. So I get them and I'm looking at it. It says not MDF real wood. I said, okay, what if this is how my mind works. What if it's too long? What am I going to do? Instead of looking up shorter lengths of it, I said, I'm going to get a saw. Now's the time for me to get a saw to cut some prefab wood to send me for a shelf. And I don't buy just a regular circular saw. No. I buy the one. That's a table saw.
Yeah. You're never going to use that ever.
And I said to myself, all I thought of is, okay, this is and I love it. You know why? Because it's the only one. This is so cool. It had to be cordless. I know what you're saying is that's ridiculous. Yeah. Why would you want a cordless table saw? So I can move it about. I can put it outside. It's a battery. That's cool. I got the charger for it. And it's 60 volts in one battery pack. 60 volts, 11 amps. Bro, that's some serious fucking power in that battery pack. Thick. So I said, okay, cool. And then on the bottom, you know, when you go to a site, it'll say, get this accessory here for this to get the dust. And I said, ooh, let me check these boxes. One's got dust.
You said,
bag.
Ooh, I said, uh-oh.
Well, it's a dust bag accessory. The other one's a dust bag accessory pouch holder. Got to get that, duh. Get the table that folds out that holds it, duh. You know, let's really go.
The tube? Did you get the tube that connects to the shop vac?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
I said, yo, I'm fucking pumped. $6,328. What the fuck happened? Like I said, when I started this shit, it was $419. What did I do? You know what I did? I put 6 of the fucking things in my car. I was so high on Ambien, I was pressing the up button to just, I don't know. It's like my computer wasn't getting up. So I said, what am I going to do with 6 saws? Thank God I didn't hit a checkout yet. Right? So I get there. Wait, but it gets worse. So I got all this shit in the cart, and it's like $820. I get the stand, the saw. Not bad. Not bad for
a good price, actually. No, that's a good price.
One shelf. $820. I can just use a jigsaw at this point. So anyway, or a sawzall. So I said, okay, I'm going to get this. This is nice. I got the Lowe's credit card. I don't have to pay it off for 5 years. No APR. Great. Let's just do this. So I do it, but then I guess Lowe's knew my browsing history, and they started recommending me circular blades for it. I bought 9 different 6.5-inch blades for this table saw. Ask me what the problem is. I bought them all. Checked out. Everything good to go. This morning I go to look at the shit.
Tile one.
I got a diamond saw blade.
yeah, that's what I figured.
Right. Here's the problem. My saw is 8.5. The blades I bought are all 6.5. I spent $600 on the wrong blades. Bro, I'm telling you, when I got all the wrong blades, I got the right table saw, so I can't return it. It's already shipped. So I gotta wait to get it, put it back in the box, and tell them I got the wrong blades. But the good thing is I'll be able to cut shelves now. You know?
Right. It's a great idea. I'm just happy at this point. Like, it's not pick up in a store that your brain goes, oh, now I need a pickup truck. I gotta have the.
Okay, don't even get me. Okay, let me tell you what happened.
He went there.
Okay, see, that's another story. I swear to God, true story. True story. So, you know, I don't want to blow up your spot, John, but we talked about you coming extra later. So you gave me a time frame. You said, May, Jay, I want to come down for like a week, right? Let me tell you how my mind works. I said, shit, they're going to come down for a week. How we going to get them around? We can't all fit in my car. The RS5 isn't going to work. I swear to God, this is a true story. You asked Bree. I said, well, I guess I got to buy an SUV now, just for a week. So I start SUV shopping, looking at SQ5s, putting in inquiries, just so when people come here, I have a way to move them around. So we don't have to fucking Uber everything. Either that or you guys are going to lay in my trunk. Right? Like, I got a car that has back seats. But unless you're fucking midgets or dwarves, you're not fitting back there. Or you lay down on top of each other. Ask Ryan V. He knows how to fuck in the backseat of a car. So if you could manage to crunch back there, that would be great. But that's the problem. Don't plant a seed because that's going to grow into something that I can't control anymore. I bought the truck now. And it's like, now that I got the saw, I was thinking last night, I got to get a shitty pickup truck so I can go get plywood to cut to build a wall.
I mean, we can all laugh about it, but I think your mind is still logical. Like, it's still trying to solve problems.
It does make sense. No.
Does.
You're right. Yeah. It does make sense. It does make sense. It's like, well, if I'm buying this, then I'm also going to need this, and
absolutely
this, and then this, and
realistic.
So the next thing you know, it makes sense.
That's what I said. It's just realistic. It's thinking logically. Think ahead, plan ahead. Don't worry about finances. It's on a credit card that you don't have to pay for 5 years. So just let that ride out. Worry about that.
Yeah, but you never do like crazy things. Like you went for the shelves, you needed a saw, and it's logical. It's not like, ooh, I'm gonna get a parrot. I need a parrot.
I need a parrot to sit on my shelf and tell me what I'm doing wrong. Yeah,
You're using the wrong blades, Jay.
So let me also true story. Like, God, I feel so embarrassed and stupid saying this. So anybody seen the stream at night where I was looking at batteries for the charger, the DeWalt thing? So they make these. It's called light lip pouch. It's a new technology that DeWalt has. Instead of it being lithium ion, it's like lithium in a bag in a battery thing, and they're $200 per battery.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I'm on Lowe's getting my saw game on, right?
Power stack.
There's a little ad on the right. Don't get me on that clickbait. It said, buy 2 of these for $199. Oh, shit. I click it. Wait.
It says $1.
Wait, bro. I didn't even save $1 because it's a fucking BOGO, right? You buy one, we're getting you another battery on the house. It gets better, bro. I swear to God. If you go to Lowe's right now and you buy 2 batteries, I just checked DeWalt. I got a free fucking sander. You can get a sander, you get a drill, you get whatever. $240 fucking round sander for free because I bought the batteries. So essentially, I didn't pay anything.
Yeah,
no,
you got the free tool.
Possible that they make money off that.
Like can I show? Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
Hold on.
No, because the other day I went and picked up for a super. I went and picked up his batteries, and he needed new batteries, but he needed a charger. So I bought a drill gun, right? That came with a charger and a battery for half the price of buying everything else that he needed. It was better to me to buy the actual tool with the battery and the charger as opposed to the battery by itself.
Okay, let me show you something because it sounds fake what I'm saying to you. So orders and purchases. Look at this shit.
Believe it.
So look at this. View details. Let me make sure it doesn't show up. All right, let me scroll here. No, it shows my phone number and my address. Actually, let me do that right there. That's better. So close this out so you can see. Yeah, it's going to show my address. Fuck it. Who cares? So this is the order, right? So here's the 2 batteries. $179 is supposed to be for each one. I get 2 for $179, right? Military discount.
Nice.
Because somebody because I never served. This here, I could have picked anything. I can't change it now. But so I bought this. Came with it. It said you bought this. Pick your weapon of choice. It could have been a drill, a circular saw. Look, totally for free, bro. Totally for free. And it could have been a $300 fucking circular saw, which I probably should have done, so I wouldn't have bought the saw. But I need a table saw versus circular saw. But it was like, get a drill, $229 for free. Yes.
Yep.
How do you make any money?
Plan.
Because they're banking on the fact that you're buying the batteries, so you're going to be like, oh, I have 10 batteries. Well, now I need 10 tools. So eventually, you're going to go buy 10 tools.
Yeah, but they're giving you the tool for free. How are you making any money? Like forget the manufacturer of the tool company. We're talking about Lowe's. How are you making any money? If you're saying here's one battery, we're giving you another battery of the expensive $180 battery. So we're giving you buy one, we're giving you another. And by the way, since we're giving you one battery, here's a brand new fucking tool to go with it.
But it's not Lowe's that makes the deal. But it's not Lowe's that makes the deal. It's the manufacturer that says, hey, Lowe's, put a sale for this, this, and this, and we will credit you for buying it. It's not Lowe's that makes the sale.
How is there any money being made? Still, the argument is still the same. How are you?
The manufacturers what changing the prices, because remember, so for argument's sakes, you know what this cost you to build, correct? And you know what it costs you to make money, but that's not the price you sell it for.
Look.
You sell it for more.
Let me show you something. So here's the batteries right here, right? I'm on their site right now, Lowe's.com. Go to this. Look at this. So, okay, I want to get these 2 batteries, yeah? This is all free shit. Like, this is all free shit.
Yeah, pick one and it's free.
Look, 159, 159, 219, 199. This is free. Free fucking tool. How? Free gift. That's not even a gift. That's a whole product. Like, okay. Wow. So not only are you getting a free battery, you're getting a free fucking tool as well.
Because in their overall sales, they turn around, the manufacturer says like Black & Decker turn around and be like, oh, our DeWalt section sold X amount. They didn't really sell it. They gave it away.
And it is a write-off.
But they sold. Right.
It's a write-off too. I mean, it's a huge write-off giving shit away. But
that's why you see most of those during Christmas time.
I didn't even know that was a thing, bro. I was just trying to buy a battery. I didn't know you wanted to give me a free tool. Yes, man.
Yep.
Why don't I buy a table saw and you throw in a bunch of fucking 40 blades that I don't have to go buy from Home Depot?
See, that's the thing, though. They make more money off the blades than they do off the tools.
Amen to that. Yeah. Amen to that. Yeah, make more money on a disposable, not the thing that is...
Right.
Who gives a shit? We'll make more money on the battery than we will the tool. Who cares? You got to buy a battery.
And that's why they do that.
Yeah. Makes sense. It makes sense.
They lose off of one item, but they gain it off of another item. So to them, they're like, oh, we're not breaking even. We're making more money if we give away this for free and upcharge the blades. A blade costs like $20, $30, depending on which blade you get. Some of them are even $75 a pop. But do you really think it costs them $75 to make it? No.
It's also smart, right? Like let's say
it's like with a printer, right? The printer, they sell at a loss just because they make their money from the ink cartridges.
Yeah. What were you going to say, John?
This is even smarter, right? Let's say you buy 2 battery packs. That's 4 in total. You get 2 gifts.
Can't.
One of those 2.
Tried it.
It's 1 per customer.
Yeah, I tried it. I even tried to go back to buy 2 more to get another free tool. Not to this address. I was like, bro, I'll get fucking 8 batteries and a bunch of free tools.
But we can go into this. You can go into the store and buy it.
Like that. But you still can't get more than 1. Like you can't walk out, put it in your car.
Go back in and get another.
Oh,
no, you can't do
that.
That
wasn't really my point that I was trying to make. The point was, now you have 2 battery packs. One of your tools breaks. What are you going to buy again? The Walt. Because you have the battery packs for it now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know shit like this existed with tools where you get a free. Could you imagine you go buy a TV and you go buy a DVD and they give you a free 55-inch TV with it?
Oh, well, they used to do with the TVs. You don't remember the TVs?
I'll take 10 of those, please.
You used to be able to buy a
Blu-ray
TV
player with a TV.
DVD. Yeah, a free DVD or a Blu-ray player. Yeah,
or soundbars. Soundbars was also.
I just never paid it. Maybe I was just too privileged or too broke. But either way, I never saw those deals.
Yeah.
I mean, but the batteries are cheaper than what you're giving away. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
but what did it cost?
It's supposed to be like you buy. There was an ad for in New Jersey, a dealership that was selling Honda Civics. I swear to God, I did a video on this. They were selling Civics and they were giving away vape pens. With the purchase of a Civic, you get a vape pen. That sale.
What's the link?
Right. It was a real thing. I'm sure if you Google it, you can find it, but it was a real thing. So that makes sense. You're getting something expensive and you're getting a free vape pen with it. And somehow that encourages you to buy the car.
Well, it's like the bank that said, hey, open up a checking account here and we'll give you a free toaster or a
that's old school shit. Yeah. The 90s, they would do that. They'd have a table full of blenders. And
my dad would come in with like 4 of them. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I went to every bank. And I went to every single bank. I make one account with $50 and they give me a free toaster. I was like, okay.
I mean, essentially, you're buying a toaster for a discount. Meanwhile, the toaster's $8. That's cool. That's cool that you could do that. And bro, I went back like 5 times. Try to use a different browser, a different card. I just keep buying batteries. If I could get 9 free tools, that's like $1,200.
My inner Stan came in. What if you go to your next door neighbor and be like, hey, accidentally, I have a package coming to your address. I put the wrong number in and it's coming to your address.
It's
So
the
when you
email
get the
that
package, let me know.
it's the email and the zip code that it's tied to.
Okay.
I mean, in theory, Bree could do it with her email. I'm not trying to manipulate the system. I'm not.
Yeah.
See, you're just like Stan, Spade. You're trying to figure
I
out
just
how
said
to get 9 more.
I channeled my inner Stan.
Jordan too. Jordan was like, "What happens if you go?" You guys are bad, bro.
Because I
You
didn't
guys are
see it. I
bad.
didn't see it at first.
You guys are bad.
Well, if there's no limitations on it, then you're not exploding. It could have been, buy what you want. Sometimes they do that.
Yeah, because they want to sell multiple.
Hold on, but they do have it. See, now you got, this is bad. This is a bad stream for me because they have a thing where you can get the 20-volt regular batteries, and then you can get other tools that are under $100. So in theory, I could do it. I'm not going to do it. I don't need any more tools, man. I got all the DeWalt tools that you could possibly need. I'm done. I got a fucking table saw now. It's going to be in the middle of my game room, right next to the pinball machine. What is this, Jay? I had no place for
Matthew's right. You got a sander too. You got an orbital sander.
Yeah,
those are nice.
I don't know.
Those are nice.
What do you use that for? What?
You could polish things up with it.
Like what?
You can literally get that orbital sander and put the pad on, and you can buff your car.
Okay, I already have that. I wouldn't use it for that.
But you could essentially, it's the same thing. You can literally do
that. Put a buff wheel on it? No, this is
the thing you use.
Yes.
The thing you use to polish your car. It looks like a cutting disc machine thingy, but it's not actually the same.
Yeah, so don't remind me never to give Spade my car to polish it because it's going to come back with big swirl discs in it. Jay, I use 400 grit.
Stainless steel.
I use 400 grit on this, and I don't know what happened to all the paint. It looks like we brought it down.
I used the table saw.
Let's use.
I don't know how, but I cleared the carbon fiber is gone now. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I used the table saw to get the funk out of the wheel well, and it looks like you're missing your discs now. So I'll do better next time.
See, but now you have a table saw, so you can get the pickup, then you can get raw planks of wood,
right?
And you can sand them down, you can cut them, and then you can make shelves out of them.
And you can start a shelving business, right? Is that what you're saying?
No shelving business. Yep. No. Let me ask you. So planers, wood planers.
Yeah.
The thing that's like a little razor. What is that for?
It shaves off a layer off of the wood.
Yeah.
Versus just cutting it off. Is it too thin? Which is why you would use a
planer? No, but it's lengthwise. It's not across. It's lengthwise. You put it in, and it shaves.
It goes on the top
and the bottom. So you can make it as thick or as thin as you want. And
right.
It equalizes the wood, so there's no warps in it.
Right. You're basically sanding it.
Tell me what I would use that for, because I could get that as a free tool. What would I use that for around the house?
You wouldn't, because nothing in your house, unless of course your doors are not closing the correct way, and you could use the planer to shave off some of the door.
Can you do this with hollow doors, or does it have to be a solid door?
Well, hollow doors still have like the core. The core is empty, but the hollow doors still have a frame around, so you can.
I could shave off of some of that.
Yeah, you could.
Okay, because I have a door here, right? I don't know how I'm going to get it out to do that with, but because the carpet blocks it, it's too. I'm trying to justify getting a planer.
Oh, so it's the bottom. It's the bottom of the door, is what you're saying.
Just help me out getting this planer, okay? Help my head. I don't have to explain it to my wife. I have to explain it to myself. So if I could get the door out of it, right, I could plane the bottom of it, and then I'll be able to open and close it.
Correct.
Yep.
Yes.
Even though it's hollow, it still has.
Yes, it has at least, I think, an inch of playroom that you can shave down to make it smaller.
I like it.
But you could take the door off very simple. Look at your hinges, the way your hinges are.
No, there's no hinge.
There's usually
in the wall.
Oh.
It's in a track in the wall.
It's in the track.
So
okay.
In order for me to get that out, I don't even fucking know. You can't get your fingers in to grab it. So I have, then a carpet is so thick. I don't know how you'd get it out. You'd have to rip the carpet or be really strong to.
There has to be a way to put it in and out.
Type fingers to get in there because it's 2 inches deep in the wall, so you can't just grab it and pinch and pull. No fucking way. No way. You would need channel locks maybe, and then even then, it doesn't. The carpet is the carpet's this high. The door is this low. So once it hits that carpet,
it doesn't go.
No, but that's okay. So I could get the planer then, and if I could get it off, I have a door. I like it. Yep. Okay, planer it up.
I mean, but wait. Since you got the table saw, hold on. Since you got the table saw,
I don't need the planer.
Right. Because you got the table saw. You could just slowly take your...
Yeah, but how do I hold up? See, now I got to get like horse, right? Is what they're called. I got to get the horse.
Yeah.
I got to get a horse to put the door on. Otherwise, it's going to be all floppy off the table saw.
Yes.
Versus if I just put the table saw on a table and just with the planer, you know what I mean? Right. And it's wireless. Right. What? I'll be shaving all the doors in this house, get it all handicap accessible.
Get the roller ones, Jay. Get the roller ones.
This is probably not gonna end well.
Nice.
You could glide.
I feel the one thing is missing is actually a belt. You need a belt.
A belt sander?
Oh. No, a belt around your waist.
A belt around your waist with all the
tool belt
with the random tools, with like a planer, with a router.
The hammer,
drill,
the screwdriver.
And what am I doing? Am I just walking around the house like this? Or my luck is one of the tools will come out and hit my fucking toe that's already broken. So
we get a decent belt.
Yeah, we got to get a good belt. And it's got to be tan, like brown or tan or black with yellow stitching. I would wear that to the wedding. I would.
There's no way the wall doesn't have it.
I'm sure they have one. And if not, there's someone that makes it black and yellow. Okay, I'm not going to get the belt. Okay, let's not be stupid. But I feel like legitimate, like I'm not trying to be fun. I'm not going to get the planer. But so you're saying if I get that out of there, I would use a planer on the bottom to shave off.
Yes.
Not a couple, we're talking about a ½ inch.
That's why I said the table saw would be better. Because then you could just... And then you can take your orbital sander.
Okay, but the problem is the table saw. This is not even fun for people to watch anymore, but I don't care. So the table saw. So table saws work like big table saws. They have a guide, right? That goes against it, so it's a straight cut. With the door, I will have no guide. I will be the guide. So.
No, it comes with a little metal thing that you can put it down to slide it.
Okay, my table saw isn't a 5-foot table saw, right? It's a little 3x2 jammy. You understand?
It should still have something for your hands. It should still have something.
I don't think you're getting what I'm saying. How you want me to hold up the door? That's
you said you were going to get a horse.
No, I was being funny. Now I got to get a horse. Oh Jesus Christ! And where am I going to put that? Do they make them foldable?
Yes, they're foldable.
Great.
Almost all of them are foldable. You cannot buy
put them
just
in the
like
truck.
That.
Put them in the truck. Now I got to get. You know what I got to do? I got to get a truck. Now I got to get a truck that's got a cap on it. What are the trucks called? Where they used to do this in the 90s?
It's a cap. Yeah. They still do them.
Fill up the whole bed.
Tonneau cap. Yeah, it's a tonneau cap.
If you understand, so it looks like a Suburban.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. It's a tonneau cap.
Great. Now I gotta get that for my truck. I don't have yet.
That thing is like $5K. If you're gonna get the nice ones, like the fiberglass ones, that's like $5K.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Way too expensive just to fix your door.
People like do midlife crisis shit, right? And they'll buy like a car or something, like one big purchase. I'm going through a midlife tool crisis right now.
I don't know. I get the feeling like give it a year or so and you will be doing home renovations in Florida. Like,
if I keep this shit up, I'll have all the fucking tools and have staff with 5 people all fully tooled out.
You don't even need to do the work, Jay. You just have to tell the person, hey, go do this. And then they take your tools and go do it. And that's it.
This is true. Yeah. So a planer would allow me to shave off ½ inch.
But it'll take you forever because the planer will just keep taking off layer and layer and layer and layer.
Oh, so it can't take off like
I think
like
like
will be able to take
most.
off.
Yeah, I don't think like it's going to take off that much. Maybe like an eighth or more.
So
Yeah,
So
but
it's
then
going to take you
if you use
forever.
a saw blade and you use too crude of a saw, the door is not gonna look nice anymore at the bottom.
That's
It's
what I was
gonna chip
saying.
out.
And you want me to do this for my first try? Take the door.
He bought all the blades. Hold on.
That's what it's going to look like. It's going to look like an ocean wave on the bottom of my ship.
You bought all the blades. All you have to do is get the right size, and you'll have the perfect blade to cut through all that wood.
Wait, why couldn't I use? Hold on, let's backtrack. Why couldn't I use the 6.5-inch blades on an 8.5 machine?
Nobody said you can't. It's just going to be a shorter blade. That's all.
But it'll still work.
Yes.
We're
okay. So here, let me explain this to you.
Take it away, construction man.
This is your table, right? Right. This is your table.
Yes.
The 6.5-inch blade will probably stick out this much, while as the 8-inch will stick out this much from the table.
Hold on, Bree. What did you say? See, Bree's bad. Bree just sent me this where you could buy a battery.
She's an enabler.
She wants to buy a battery. She gets a router after it. See, this is fucking bad, man. This is fucking bad.
I was just gonna give another suggestion. Now I'm afraid to say that if that door bothers you, we're going this completely the wrong way. We should be looking at different houses. That's what we're.
Don't fix the door. Fix the house. Sell the house for a new one with proper doors in it. I like it. That's so backwards.
And a truck.
And it comes with a truck. Win.
Imagine buying a house with a free truck.
And 2 battery packs.
It's actually a good idea. Sell a house with a car.
Get a free car.
Now Bree's doing it because you see all this free shit that you get. Maybe it's an Easter thing. I don't know, but it's fucking crazy, bro. Home Depot, Lowe's.
It's probably a sale.
They're just giving away.
Is there an end date?
Not on Lowe's. It just it doesn't say end date.
Well, sometimes they don't put an end date in it telling
you. There's no date or nothing.
I've noticed now, like at Home Depot and at Lowe's, what they do is they do like a month-long sale. They don't do like a week sale or anything like that. They do it for the whole month, and then the next month they do a different sale for a different item, a different company.
So you're coming to the wedding, right, Spade?
Yep.
You think you could get that door out of the wall?
I was going to say that, but we were so into it. I was like,
just remember, door and wall, and I'm going to show it to you. And if you could get it out, bro.
That's the first thing I'm going to ask you. Like, hey, what's up, Jay?
You work in like apartments and shit, and they got those invisible, I don't know what you call them.
Not the ones that I work in. Those are more high class.
Oh, you trying to say that my door's not high class?
No, I'm saying your door is high class. Your door is high class.
You said not the ones that I work on, they're high class. That's your words.
No, I'm
Tread
saying
carefully. Start over.
I said the ones that you have are high class as opposed to the ones that I work on.
But okay. All right. I'll take that. I thought you were saying
what I meant.
The shit you got is ghetto as fuck, bro.
No,
I work on some real shit where the doors come out.
No. The complete opposite. No.
For moments like these, I really need instant replay.
Yes. Well, we do. You could just... Alicia, take it away. Make a clip of what he just said, please, because he said not the ones I work on. They're more high class. But anyway, let's move forward. So anyway, long story short, if I take it off, how do you know how much to cut off the bottom of the door for clearance?
So you measure it first. So you measure the door, right? You measure the door
while it's hanging, right?
Or if it's on the floor, but you also have to measure
because the carpet's in the way.
Right, but you have to measure the top of the carpet to the top of the door frame,
and then just
you have to do the math.
The difference between.
Right.
You'll see why you won't be able to do that because the door won't come out all the way. You'll get it to the carpet, and then if you try to go over the carpet, you'll start to rip it. So how we're gonna get that out? And you can't remove. I even thought of removing the track that the door's in because it starts here and there's screws here. Even kind of loosen it up a little bit and maybe cut it off and put a new track in. Because 2 of the screws are in the wall at an angle where the wheels are. So there's, I don't know how the fuck you get it out. I guess
there has to be a way to get it out. There's no way you have to destroy half your house in order to take out a door.
Remember, there was no carpet in this house. So me putting carpet there blocked that port. I didn't think about take the shit off and then it won't ever open. It'd be nice to be able, I don't know why I'd close it up, but it'd be nice to have a functionable door.
We'll look at it. We'll look at it.
Okay.
We'll see how it is.
But it's a door on the track, right? With wheels. So shouldn't there be a way to lift it out?
But he's taking up all the room because of the carpet, Matthew.
Yeah, I can't get it out to lift it up. The carpet is there. So once it starts to come out of the wall, the carpet's there. So, and you can't lift it up because then it comes off the track and then it gets lodged like in this lip. So you have to get it out to take it off.
Right.
And there's no way, if it's inside the wall, there's no clearance on top. So you could.
Well, how are you going to grab it to put it up?
There's no way to get your fingers in there to grab it to pull it up. Mm-hmm. It's 3 inches into the wall. So unless you got really abnormally long fingers, I don't know how even with channel locks, they're too fat to get in there to pinch it, to lift it up. I have no idea how it comes out. If there was no carpet, it would slide out and then you lift it up, you pull it towards you and then it comes down.
Right. Like a shower door or something.
In the meantime, it's just in the fucking wall. I don't even know what color the door is. I feel like I'm going to paint it. Like do some shit, like add graffiti or something on it and make it like, I want to say certain words, but I can't because I'm on Twitch, but my boy's crib, yo. Represent hard before you walk this bitch. You know, something.
See, then
like a 90s Echo shirt.
You can use the sander already. You can use the sander already. Before you paint the door, you can sand the door so it's nice.
I like it.
Yeah.
And you sand, but you don't have to sand it all off, right? You just have to get it where it's, just where it's got, add a little bit of adhesion to it. Sure.
Yeah.
So let me tell you what happened. My fucking banister, right? The guy's doing the wallpaper. He's like, because the room looks fantastic. If you guys want to talk about something else, take it away. So my banister is brown. So you say, take the banister off, paint it. Okay, first off, you can't. Because the people that built this, you know those little sticks on a banister that go into the banister and into the stairs? Problem one, okay? They're all, I don't know how they're held in. I would assume.
Wood glue. They literally have
wood glue. They don't screw to the top and wood glue it?
There might be screws on the top.
Yeah, I think there's a screw because when you're putting your hand down a banister, the last one's got a little bit of a divot. So I feel like they screwed it. What's wrong, John? Am I giving you a headache?
No, that's terrible.
So anyway, the screws. If you want me to change the topic, I'll change the topic. I'm going to have to get.
No, I'm listening. I'm very entertained.
The banister, and the worst part is the banister screwed to the wall. No big deal. Take the screws out, right? It's not a straight fucking banister. So there's a wall that's here. So the banister goes up, angles, and then goes up again. So they took 2 pieces of banister and a wedge cut, and then they glued and screwed that wedge together, and the banister goes on there with those shits with the screws in it. So to take that banister off,
wreck it.
Yup. You have to destroy every stick that's on there and then redo another banister. Fuck you. So what I'm going to do is one day me and Brie, we're going to take sandpaper and sand it by hand, right? And then paint it black. You can't take that off without destroying it. You're going to have to. You screwed in the sticks and then put like that Bondo filler over it and then sanded that. Bro, I ain't ever getting that off. Ever.
But you have to think in their mind when they were building everything. Oh, we're going to build it once and that's it. No one's going to take this apart. That's why they did it that way.
And then the stairs, you know what my stairs are made out of? Fucking mahogany. Do you know how expensive that is?
Yeah. That's nice though.
Oh no, it's nice. But it's expensive. Like one stair. Just the one stair is like $800. Yeah, no. Okay, so great.
Well, listen, I mean, you paid for a good house.
Durable.
It's very strong wood, pretty. I don't know if I would make it stairs, but maybe some furniture.
But you think those stairs will be there for 100 years now?
That banister won't be if it keeps it up looking brown and shit. A brown piece of shit in a black ass room.
Well, think about it.
Why do you even need a fucking banister? Who walks down the stairs and puts their hand on it? Come on,
really old people. Really old people.
Or people with broken toes, right? I mean, it seems logical.
You're going to use it now, right?
Oh, I'm using it. Let me tell you something. That's why I'm bringing this up, because I'm really looking at it now as I'm going down the stairs. Now I'm like, this fucking thing is so ugly. Look at me grabbing this.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean...
It's just, it seems like not a hack job. It's like literally what you said is they decided that once this goes here, why would you remove it? Why do you need to remove it? It's sturdy. You know?
It's not going anywhere. It's not like the house moves around.
In Alcantara, right?
I thought about that. Putting Alcantara on the stairs. There's one problem. Would you want to hide a good wood with Alcantara? You know what I mean? Like if it was like pine.
Got a good point. It's a good point. It's a good point.
That's a fun
wood. Banister would be cool.
But then again, how many people have a mahogany banister wrapped in Alcantara?
I don't think the banister is mahogany. Just the stairs are.
Okay, so
yeah,
whatever wood
like
the banister
brown. You wouldn't paint mahogany brown. It's probably pine or some shit. But that's actually a good idea. The only problem you have with that is that it's round. How would you get it to where it's tight?
Well,
and some people don't know how to wipe their ass, right? Like some people don't. They be pooping and they be wiping their shit on the out. Here we go. We're only an hour and 30 in. I gotta stop. But some people, I'm gonna start. No, or not. I'm not gonna start early, but I will say this: some people don't know how to wipe their ass, right? And with wood, we can take a rubbing alcohol, or a wipe and clean it with Alcantara.
You can't do that. You have to
but realistically, only you would be going up, right?
Wait, say that again? True.
Realistically, you're the only one going up the stairs. So
pretty cool. But how would you wrap something round like that? Now, even if you look in a car, Alcantara is usually flat. It's not round.
Well, you would have to use glue. It's the only way to set it down.
Yes, my God, bro, I don't have that kind of skill. That is way out of my wheelhouse.
And that's a long. You need to have a long.
Yeah, that's the problem. You have to have a long roll. You have to have at least 20 feet of a straight strip. Man, that's a lot of wasted material. Oh my God!
And you said that the banister has curves in it, right? So imagine having to slice it to move around.
It would be cool though to have an Alcantara banister. Would be pretty fucking cool. I don't know how you would.
Black
do it.
Alcantara and yellow stitching. Oh.
So I don't know how Jay is going to remember this at midnight. Ambi and Jay is going to remember this, and then he's going to have to do all this research. And at 4:00 in the morning, Jay's going to be writing in chat saying, "I figured it out."
Well, what I got to do, see, Bree, bring me water. I'm getting famished over here. This is what I got to do. So the people that do the Ducati Ex Diavolo is done by that famous furniture guy that does stitching and leather and the seats. I got to contact him and ask him if he applied to Florida to sew my banister with Alcantara.
Yep. Finished.
Would be even really cooler would be leather, because leather would be better than Alcantara. Leather will stand the test of time. And black leather? Ooh, that would be.
That would be cool. All jokes aside, it's kind of unfeasible, but it's kind of cool, though, if you do that. Because how many people actually say they have a leather banister?
Never heard that. Never.
No. Now I'm just going to Google it just to see.
You don't think putting leather on it would look good? Black leather? No.
No, because leather becomes sticky. So if you're going down the stairs, your hand's going to stick and...
Oh, I get what you're saying. Unless you wax it. And slippery all the time.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of...
Oh, these are ugly.
And then we could go with carbon fiber.
Oh, please.
Contact Yeehee.
Look.
That'll be the cheapest option.
I'm not the baller I used to be. I'm a baller on a budget, so we might do carbon fiber. You know, throw some yee stickers on there and tell people it's carbon fiber.
Who's going to scratch it? Who's going to come into your house and scratch the banister to see if it's really carbon fiber? No one.
Yeah, so Bree sent me a picture of it. You'll see that the design of it, I'll show you. You can't. Yeah, I don't know who did this shit. Save photo, and then save photo. And then let me airdrop these. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
There's a lot of, like, looking at leather banisters, there's a lot of cutting and stitching.
Yeah.
So people do it? The leather banister?
Yeah, I literally Googled leather banister and looked at the images.
Is it all like rich people houses? Or is it like
no? It just shows the banister. No.
Oh,
it looks like expensive places. It doesn't show the house. It shows just the banister in the room. Yeah, and some of these are disgusting.
What's funny? What's funny?
I can see you this evening. I can see you taking your Ambien and starting to Google the leather banister stuff.
That's what's gonna happen, bro.
Late night focus. So I bought a sewing machine.
Okay, so let me open this.
Jason, I already talked about the glue.
You have to give him a second. He takes a little bit to get. Okay, so here's the banister, right? What is somebody doing? The dishes? What is that? Spade, you got your wife.
You too.
Oh, it's the cat playing with the bowl.
Okay. So here you'll see the banister. All right, so there's my mahogany stairs. Okay. So here's your banister here, ball joint all the way up. And then when you get to right here on the edge, this is what happens. So these are all screwed in to this banister. Okay. So I would have to cut every one of those all the way down to take this banister off.
Yep.
So that's not an option. And then
it would look like.
God.
I was gonna share the. I was gonna show you the what it would look like. It doesn't look as nice as you would think it does.
The leather one.
Yeah.
Next problem is, right, I let's just say I do cut, I do sand that down, or I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, sidetracked. I don't know. Whatever. I just sand it and paint it.
Does it show it? Does it show it on your end, Jay?
On what, my end? Where?
I don't know. I clicked share screen. It should show you.
Oh, yes.
This is what I'm talking about right here. That would not look.
Oh God.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Oh God, bro, that is even the one that is on. Oh, the one that's above Ecamm Live program. Over 2. Yeah.
Here? Yeah,
that's wrapped in leather.
Wrong button.
Oh,
yeah,
bro,
that's why I told you they look disgusting. Look at this.
Oh God, yeah, no, that's not what I was.
This would look nice. This would look nice.
I feel like I've seen that before, something like that. I feel like that one that's below that picture on the left, where it says related content. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
That's
wow. Yeah. What happened? Oh no. Oh, it messed up our whole shit.
Oh, you want me to stop sharing?
Yes. Oh, come on, man.
Oh, there you go. I see you.
What happened? What is this?
Spaded.
I was sure. Okay.
What the fuck, man? Oh God!
What did you do, Spade?
How do I
didn't
get
do
rid of
nothing.
that? Shit!
Stop sharing?
Is there a stop share button?
Not on my end.
Oh my God!
Sorry, I was trying to.
Oh my God!
See you all next week.
Jesus!
Bye.
Spade, if you had a premiere to go to, you could have just told us, right? Not sabotage the entire
Don't
stream.
have to sabotage the stream.
That's not what I was trying to do.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
showing-
I've seen that leather before, like at a high-end place. With that glass is nice, but my God, that's got to be a bitch to clean. Oh, yeah.
Again, it would be cool, but for a small little thing like that, not. Is it worth it? That's all on your opinion.
The problem is you don't know what kind of wood the banister is made of. Otherwise, if you were to take off all the paint and stain it in a really dark stain, that could look very nice as well.
You could stain
Yeah, I
it
wanted
black.
to match
Yeah,
the
you could stain
stairs.
it.
That's the thing that concerns me is I'm sure. I mean, it could be mahogany, but boy, do I doubt it. You would not paint mahogany brown. You would stain it like you did the stairs. So it's
Unless it's a shitty mahogany.
I feel like it's pine. Like
Then again, the guy that owned the place had no taste at all, so
yeah, what I'm thinking of doing is just sanding it down by hand. You know, just not get it all off. Just get it to where it's grippy enough. You know, I'll do maybe 200 grit, 250, and just do it by hand with some sandpaper. Even wet sand it, right? Wet sand it and let it dry, and then hit it with some black. That's all.
if it's just for adherence, just go at it with a Brillo pad.
Okay,
Yeah.
not going to use a Brillo pad. That might be how you like to do things. I like to do things the right way. Okay, just sure it works. You know what also works is
painting right over it.
Yeah, we could do that too, and hope that it sticks. No. Let me ask you something, Matthew. When you think of high end, do you think of somebody with a fucking Brillo pad? Like if you were to get the best artist in the world, let's just say Picasso's going to paint your house. And he's like, you know what? Before I paint your wall, let me use my Brillo pad I bought at Walmart. I got 50 in a box for $3. I'm going to use this on your wall to paint my masterpiece.
I think something that might be lost in translation, and we have a different definition of a Brillo pad.
Okay, Brillo pad is steel wool.
No, I think he's talking about Scotch
you also have other Brillo pads that's not steel wool.
I think he's thinking
like
Scotch
sandpaper, but it's easier because you can do it around round things and everything.
So it's just a sponge with a Brillo pad on top of it.
No. Yeah. Never mind.
Oh, okay, well, don't get fucking sand in your pussy about it.
Not.
Oh, okay, brother. Never mind. Forget it, brother.
I'll see if I can find an example of it, and I'll send it to you.
Okay,
Don't
brother.
share the screen.
Don't share the screen. Because you're going to be like fucking Spade. I'm staring at a black square for the fucking 2 hours.
I don't want to sabotage the stream, so I'm not going to do that. I'll send it to
you. You have
afterwards.
no press event you need to be at.
No, I'm here for this. This can take as long as it wants. So.
Oh, okay. Well, like Spade said earlier, he's got something planned for Easter. What do you got planned for Easter? You going over to your wife's house or something? Your wife's mother's house?
No, we're going to a restaurant with the whole family, with her whole side of the family.
Who's paying for it? You don't know? You're just kind of winging it?
That probably means not you, right?
I sure hope so.
This is not something you talked about in the logistics of everybody going to eat at a family at a diner or a restaurant?
No.
Because you know what that bill's going to be, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when you say a family, are we talking about a family of 4 or a family?
A family.
Like 20 people?
Yeah.
Oh, God dog. I don't want that bill.
So I'm hoping it's just like, the big wigs of the family say, hey, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it.
Nice. So not only are you the guy that likes to return shit to get their money back, you also want to eat other people's food that they paid for.
Well, I think you're actually more Stan than Stan himself.
Yes. Wow. Expecting everything. 600 to 800, not for no 20 fucking people. No.
Hell no. That's going to be 3 times that price.
Yeah, no fucking way. 600 to 800. Me and Bree go to Red Lobster. We're sitting at a 210 bill. So that's too big.
There's no way 600.
Yeah, no fuck. I don't know what you eating. Everybody's eating one egg and one bacon. That's the dinner. Yeah, not on Easter either. No fucking way. At least 15 to $2 grand. At least at 20 people.
800 is gonna be 800 is gonna be the bill
more.
for the wine they serve on the at the table.
He's right. The wine alone will probably cost that much.
What time are you going to dinner with them? In 20 minutes at 1 o'clock?
No.
Okay, because everything usually happens at 1.
No.
You got to go hiking at 1. You got to sign off. You got this press release for John Wick 5.
Already?
Wait, are you gonna do the bluff move? Oh, no. I got this. Get this little argument going.
No.
I got this bill.
The problem he's going to have is when they say, okay, that's nice. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks. I'm going to be like, oh.
Shit. I brought the wrong cards with me.
Sorry, guys. Oh, shit. I forgot my wallet. Let me go to the truck and go get it. Hold on, and then get into the truck and just leave.
We do houses. Can you spot me?
Dude, that's a big bill. 20 people for Easter dinner? Yeah. That's like my mortgage.
Maybe they do payment plans. You don't know.
The restaurant does payment plans. I don't think so.
All right, what are you doing? You have
just for you.
Turkey? Are you seafood? What is it?
I don't know. It's an
so
Italian
eating
restaurant.
off the menu, or
eating off the menu. Order whatever you want, or rather,
you're going to an Italian restaurant for Easter?
Yeah.
I have a follow-up question, but if you don't know who's paying the bill, have you already decided what you're going to get? What I'm trying to ask is, let's say you know before you eat, are you going to get the big steak because you're not paying for it, or the little one?
Yeah, are you eating like you're paying,
No.
or are you eating like somebody else is paying? Good question.
No.
you can order anything. It's going to be like you can order anything you want off the menu as long as it's spaghetti.
That's it. No, when I typically order, regardless of who's paying or anything like that, I typically order the way I would pay. So if I'm going to, I set myself I'm only going to spend in my head $100. So that's how I'm going to spend it.
Really?
So in case, I'm not going to go out, even if the person says, oh, I'm going to pay for it, order whatever you want. Well, I'm going to think in my head, my budget is only $100 max.
But you're not paying for it.
Doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? Of course it matters.
Just because it doesn't matter because
wait. Hold on. No, you talked.
Maybe I'm not explaining it right.
It's my turn to talk. You're Greek, right?
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Greek Orthodox, not unorthodox, because you said your Easter is next Sunday. So you're Greek Orthodox, right?
Right.
Okay. Greek Orthodox, your tradition is if someone offers you something, you take it. Right?
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
So if someone says to you, hey, buy whatever you want, you're supposed to take that for granted, no?
Not if you don't want to. I don't want to. Why would I want? That's like saying
I don't think you just heard what I just said. If someone said, if your tradition is Iraqis, okay, they give soldiers' dates, wines. You didn't see this on TV. And it is customary for that region that if they offer you something, even if you don't want it, you kind of eat it in front of them. Right. And you don't make a face. You just be respectful. So if someone tells you, we're Greek Orthodox, we're going out for Easter, even though it's regular Easter, not Greek Orthodox Easter. You guys are fucked up. But you're going out and he says, buy whatever you want. Still in your mind, you still set a limit?
Yeah, I still set a limit because it's like, why should...
You're a good man. I would say, fuck it. I'll get 6 shrimp cocktails, 3 lobster tails.
Well, okay, so example. Example.
5 strawberry blackberries.
I come... Okay, so think about this, right? If I come to your house... if I come to your house, right, and you tell me, oh, you can have whatever I want in the house or anything like that, and there's the last piece of steak, I'm not going to take the last piece of steak because this is your house. I respect the fact that this is yours. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to respect the fact that you're told you can have whatever you want, but you also have to respect the owner or the person who is in charge and give them at least, hey, do you want this?
Right, but if I'm offering it to you, I've already factored me into the equation.
Yeah, but I still think it's respectful to say, hey, are you sure you don't want this? If you don't want it, I'll take it. But if you want it, it's all yours. I don't care. It doesn't bother me whether I take it or not. I mean, I feel like you still have to be respectful, regardless of whether you got the okay or not. For instance, if you say, oh, Mike, you could go into the refrigerator and get a bottle of water. Cool, no problem. But when I want to go get the bottle of water, I'm still going to say, hey, Jay, you think it's okay if I go get a bottle of water from the refrigerator?
That.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
I get
same
that.
concept.
See, but if I go out to dinner in a restaurant, I won't set a certain amount. It's like I go to an Italian or a French restaurant. I open the menu. I fancy this, and this.
That's it. Whatever the bill is, what the bill is.
And it doesn't matter if it's $100 or it's $200. I eat what I want to eat.
How often are you going to go to a restaurant? How often are you going to do it? So fuck it, bro. I'm going balls deep. Yeah. Let me just interrupt real quick. This shirt, again, I have another shirt that also makes me look skinny. I fucking love it. I don't know if it's the pattern or if I got cancer, but I can fucking get down with whatever I'm working with. Sorry. Go back to the discussion. If
the blood is in the toe.
It's all the weights in the toe. My body's like, take the fat, put it down here. We need cushion. If you're going out with them, first off, I think it's odd that no one knows who's paying. That is like, we need to establish this now. Before
it's one of those things. It's one of those things where it's like, all right, when we get over there, we'll see what happens. It's like, I feel like it's weird. Like, hey, are you paying? Like, what are you supposed to do? Call them up and be like, hey, are you paying for this, or am I paying for this? Because if you're paying for it, I'm not going to eat lunch.
Why is that?
I'm not going to eat lunch if you're. I find it weird. I don't know. I think it's weird.
Okay, that's a good segue. I like the segue. Watch this. I'm going to segue into yesterday's conversation. But I'm going to segue it into here. This is going to be fun. So would it be weird if I said to people, hey, I'm entertaining you for 2 hours and you don't donate $1 to me? What the fuck, man? Would that be weird?
What are you doing? No.
Well, I know your answer, Matthew. Would that be weird, Spade?
No.
Well, John, I know your answer. Okay, would that be weird? Would it be a weird question? Because you're saying it's weird to say to somebody, hey, who's paying for this? So if I entertain for 2 hours, 3 hours, and I say, hey, everybody that's in here, did I entertain you for at least a nickel? Why doesn't anybody throw me a nickel? Is that weird? It's a simple question.
For you asking that? No, it's not weird.
So then why is it weird for you to ask?
Because I don't know. I think it depends on the situation, because one is an entertainment factor. The other one is
an entertainment factor. When you're going out to a restaurant, that's entertainment, is it not?
It's the family aspect, probably, that he's thinking about.
About the money or about
the money?
Yeah.
because that's we'll segue, or I'll segue. It's my show. We this was a discussion yesterday. I was a couple days ago. I was really depressed, really depressed. Like that's foot situation, right? That's what's wrong, Spade? Are you uncomfortable?
No, not at all.
Get comfortable. You got your feet up. You relaxed. I want to make sure that you're comfortable for this conversation. Okay,
I'm fine.
So I said the other day I was really depressed. I was playing the tanks, and there were two people in there talking, and I was like, if I don't go live, this is what I said in my mind. If I don't go live, how many people would be like, yo, where's Jay? What happened? Is Jay dead? Jay's live every day. Now, sure enough, it gets to about 11:45, and what I had anticipated was people would have said, yo, where's the live? 2 people said that. But I got 21 messages, are you okay? 21 or 23, I don't remember the exact number. And I said, okay, so all these people miss me, and I do these streams for them in the morning. But then how come they don't show up either in a Discord vocals? They'll show up in a Zoom because they got nothing else better to do. But I don't see them anywhere else, and I don't see them donating. So if they're going to ask me how come I'm not coming live to entertain them, what do they do in return? And this is a gray area for most people. Most people don't want to talk about this because this is like a grungy thing. I don't think it's a grungy thing. I think it's you get what you're worth. And if you think I'm worth 2 hours, is it the people that donate towards me think I'm worth more? So I think that's a good topic. Of course, nobody ever wants to talk about this, though, because it sounds grungy or gringy or cringy. I think it's a great topic. The problem is with people want to get everything that they get for free or as least amount as what they're paying for. You going out to eat proves my fucking point.
Well, the problem is with someone that like a worker, like he like someone who put up your wallpaper. He provides a service, he provides a product, and then he delivers. Now you don't get the label what his worth is. He demands his worth.
Sure.
Problem is in the platform you're on, you don't get to do that. People kind of decide your worth and decide if they want to donate. The minimum is subscription, like on Twitch, is subscription. That's the bare minimum.
There was a way
and that's only
just 2 subscribers. I would have fucking done it 7 months ago. There's no way. I wish there was where I could just stream the YouTube. You could do it. You can't do it on Twitch. But let me ask you this.
Really?
No, you can't. I wish you could, boy. Weird. Oh God, we would
only
get rid
chat.
of
Only
so
chat
many
can be effective.
fucking freeloaders sitting in here. Oh my God, bro.
So only chat can be subscriber only.
Just chat. Just chat. I wish.
Does that?
Hold on, but let me.
Does that mean they get hit with
ads?
Yes,
ads?
but ads might pay 10 cents, 20 cents. But
but that would annoy me. Like I'm listening to a conversation now. I mean,
and that's why people leave because they get hit with the ad, right? But watch this. Let's go back to your wallpaper thing. I think this is good. What if people provided a service and by law they couldn't set a fee? You dictate what you pay them. Your wallpaper job.
Getting $1.
Your wallpaper job would be terrible. Let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah.
You would have wallpaper on the floor, like glued to the tile, just because somebody doesn't know what they're doing. And this is just... So it would be terrible. But you can't do that. You can't dictate a price, right? And most people are going to say, as a content creator, you can't do that. But what if my argument... Why can't I ask people for money?
Well, no. Why?
See, but it's not that different from an admission fee if you want to go see somebody.
But the admission is
but that's also not
free. But the admission is already free because they're already here. You understand? So if you know there's an AC/DC concert down the street, okay, you could get in, and we're in Belgium. You could get in, and it's $50 and you get behind the gate and you get whatever the fuck. I don't know. Or you could be right outside of the gate and hear the same music that the guy that is on the other side of the gate listening to. The only difference is one's behind the gate, the other one's not. Most people would elect to just stand there and not pay anything.
Yeah.
It's not the same experience. I mean, it kind of depends what's
See,
a
this
good
is the problem. Look,
experience
this
for
is
you,
the
what's good
problem
enough
that a
for
lot
you.
of content creators have. They do. They have a huge content problem. And the problem is money. Okay, people all want to do this, and they all want to make all these millions of dollars. First off, pipe dream. So you want to monetize. I was showing them yesterday. I have a video. I swear to God, I'll pull it up right now. I'll show you right now. Because it's going to sound unrealistic what I'm telling you right now. Watch. A better way to prove something is to show you right in fucking flesh. So I'm going to show you something. This is real. You're going to see this on the back end. Watch this. I'm going to prove you something. This is going to blow your fucking mind, people in chat. So we're going to go here. Let's change here. Tell me if you see my screen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you see that?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yep.
So we're going to go over here to my content. Okay. Now these are my videos. Okay. We're not going to look at this because this is age restricted. We're going to look at this one right here. Let's just look at, well, actually, we'll do this. So you see this amount of views, right? 3,305. Now I'm going to click this little thing. It's going to pop up a box, and it's going to say I made $4.28 and 3.3K views, okay? Because it's limited. It's limited because it's a vape. Now we're just going to scroll a little bit down over here to the power bank one. That's got 3,427. So it's got 30 more views than the other one. Watch this. Click this, and you see how much money I made with 3,000 views. Now, let me put this into perspective. That means that if I had what? 10,000 views, I'd make what? $100, right? If I had 100,000 views, I'd make $1,000. If I had 1 million views, I would make $10,000. So, with that,
that's why views matter.
That's why views matter. Yeah, subs don't mean shit. So, but the problem is that you run into is, okay, I provide the service. I do this video. People don't want to subscribe to a channel. They want to follow a channel. They're subscribed to a channel, but they don't want to put any money in. They want everything for free. And the argument is why would I pay for it if I could get it for free?
Yeah, but you get stuff.
Hold on. But the review that you're watching, that someone got sent it, it's not technically for free. That person paid for it, right? I mean, a company paid for it, so that's not a real review. That's a promotional
advertisement,
right? That's what that is. So you're essentially that person got paid for it. But the people that have to pay for it, whether they have 10,000 subs, 20,000 subs, no one wants to upfront that money. Nobody. Everybody's like, oh, I give you a watch. Okay, first off, your watch that you gave me on a vape video, I didn't even make half a fucking penny on. So your watch means shit. Now, if we go back to when you can monetize a vape video. Absolutely, bro. I was making $6-7 a month on views. A month, a killing. But you can't do that anymore. So when you see people just looking at that one video with 3,400 views, watch this. How much do you think a video with 1.2 billion views gets? A music video. Get ready for this number. Get ready. Here it comes. Here it comes. $1 million fucking dollars. So Rihanna has a video. Rihanna Vivo has a video. That's $1 million just on that video alone. She has 10 videos that have
for every million views.
Right. Let that sink in. How much fucking money you could make. Let that sink in. So when someone says, I give a view, bro, your view, unless you're a whole country, don't mean shit. Go fuck yourself. But people don't want to. They don't want to buy into that. Think about Linus Tech Tips. How many views he gets? He's monetized. But there you go. That's how you're making a living. But the problem is when you do something like I do, you don't get that. Right. You're not going to get that on Twitch. You're not going to, even if we did this show on YouTube, we would never get that. Never. Even Joe Rogan didn't get those views. You're not going to get those. You have to be, I don't know, remarkable content.
You don't think Rogan gets those?
No, he didn't.
That type of money?
His old Joe Rogan videos? No. 350,000, 360,000? No. He had a couple videos that were over $1 million. No, absolutely not. But that again, I mean, still at 360,000. What are you pulling in?
Right.
30K?
Yeah.
At minimum 10?
I mean, it's still good.
Wow. Nice. $10,000 for
that
a video that you already made money on sponsors or whoever the fuck else paid. So that's nice.
Yeah, but that's the thing people also fail to realize. You already invested a lot before you started to make the very first video.
That's right.
Like
Sure.
if way back when YouTube started, you could basically start off with filming with a potato and get by.
That's right.
Not anymore. You need almost studio quality to even make a video
to
get noticed.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree with that. Nope, I don't agree. So I was watching obviously females have this.
But there's people that do tech videos that use just their cell phones or
they
use a GoPro.
That's why I was just
not a lot of
expense. There's a chick that shows her hands, no tits, does tech videos. You want to know what she uses? An iPhone 5C. Do you know how old that is? Do you know how old that
10
is?
years old?
Okay, that's her fucking phone. Ask me how many subs she has. 12.7 fucking million. Minimum video.
And still uses
180,000 minimum view. She is making bank. Meanwhile, you got chicks on Instagram showing their fucking tank tops with see-through. These bitches are so dumb. I'm going to say it out loud. I don't give a fuck. You are stupid. If you are showing a tank top, like I was what a stupid cunt. I'm just calling it how I see it. If like this new thing, I swear to God, this is real. I'm going to lose it. Here we go. Here comes content. This new thing that people are doing. Yesterday, I'm browsing the Instagrams. I got some bunnies jumping around, eating carrots and little puppies. And then I scroll, and there's a chick in a sheer dress. You don't know what sheer through is. It's see-through. Sheer dress. And this big-ass light, like the size of one of the Twin Towers before it collapsed, is behind her on the floor. And the camera is pointed below her chin. Okay, so right here, you kind of see the little waddle. That's what you call it, a turkey waddle. You see this, and then you see the other waddle. But you can make out what the pussy is, but you can't see it. And this is a new trend. So all these women, and get ready for this. I'm not going to filter myself here. You have minors doing this. Minors. So you have a girl that's 14 years old wearing a sheer dress with no panties on and a fucking light. And I'm browsing through my bunny feed to see this shit. I'm like, Brie, look at this. Would you look at this girl's face? Look at this. There ain't no way she's over 15. No fucking way. And they're dancing. And it's not just one person. Everybody's doing this. So, first off, oh, God, I'm not done. And then there's this one chick with these big old floppy jams. Like, if you took cantaloupes and put them in an elephant bra and put a tank top on, and she talks like this, because this is how we talk. Like, we're doing the fucking Harlem Shake as we're talking. She's doing this shit. She's like, so I swear to God, bro, she's like, hold on.
Hey guys, how are you?
No! Shut up! You're gonna ruin my joke. So she's like, so I keep getting asked why I wear t-shirt, and I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Right? And she's like, I know what you're saying is you can see my areolas through my shirt, but guess what I got? What? Wait, ready? Guess what I got? I got 20 million views on my last video, and you wonder why? Boop! That's the whole video, and of course. On Instagram Reels, you're going to play that shit again. Hey, guys. How's everybody doing? So I said, fuck it. I'm going to go to her feed. I want to see what her feed's about. Every fucking video, she's doing some shit. Hey, guys. What's up, everybody? It's me again. Like, okay, I got to see. How many subs you got? What do you got? How many followers? 20 fucking million. Hey, buddy. Wow. What's everybody doing? I'm making mashed potatoes today. See you guys tomorrow. That's the whole, and all I'm saying is, you dumb bitch, right? You showing off your tits. People are, You know people are jerking off. You're doing this and you're not making a fucking penny. Like, at least go on... Oh, that's right. You can't show your vagina like that in YouTube. Do you know why? Because you'll be banned. Like that. Instagram, you get away with it. But you could see their lips, their hoods. Some of these women look like they be hanging fucking punching bags in their crotch. Like, I've seen some vaginas, but god dog, that pussy is beat up. Like, if I want to do like a review of these people, because if I feel like I could get in front of a light with some fucking saran wrap and do what you're doing, my dick and balls look better than your pussy does. Like, your shit is swinging low. And I'm looking at him like, God, dog, did someone just run a train on you? Because that pussy is worn. Like, it looked like an old pair of jeans crumpled up between her legs. And I was like, that can't be a real vagina. And there was one that it looked like a fucking RTA was hanging out of the vagina. I said, yo, what is wrong? Like, I've seen vagina, but this is a new world for me. This is outer space. This is Matthew, come here. Like, this is aliens. And it's, and then sure enough, when I stopped for that one video, right, guess what? Next 15 videos, all sheer dresses. Like, I don't want to see this shit. And you got fucking minors doing this? Bro, someone on your fucking team needs to start setting But the argument is, there's no nudity. Okay.
Well, there's no nudity because it's covered. It's covered. That's how
okay, but it's okay. We have different versions of what covered is. If I take technically, if I go shirtless and I put saran wrap over my nipples, I'm covered.
Covered.
Correct. But it's see-through though, and they might
no. The argument is not that it's covered. The argument is it's visible. So if something is sheer and it's over it, it's borderline.
What you're saying?
It's borderline. But these lights are they're like tower. I've never even seen. I don't know what they would be. You know what
photographers have those?
No. No photographers got this twin tower light bulb. Okay, I wasn't born. They get in your asshole. Okay, cameraman, right here, sweat dripping on his head. No. There's no fucking tower bulbs. It's a bulb, yo. It's like you know what a paint easel is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's an easel light bulb. Like,
wow.
It's designed. You know what it looks like? The things when you get an X-ray and an MRI. You know when I put the fucking thing in to clip. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's just a portable version of that. And it's right on their vagina. And they're like dancing. Like, nobody's looking at your face. Nobody's looking at your nipples. They're looking at your coochie, lady. And someone's got to do something because you got fucking teenagers doing this, man. Like, where do you draw a line at, bro? What? Come on now. And
I feel like at that point, what we should do is social media should be at least 18 and up. There's no reason why a 13-year-old should have an Instagram.
You missed the stream, though.
Mm-hmm.
You missed
Fridays? Yes.
Okay. Yeah. It is a law in a lot of states. 18 years old.
Okay.
Or they're making it a law. But I'm just saying, like, this is... First off, if the woman is... Okay. Here we go. If it's a woman, be smart about it. Do it on a platform to where you can make money. You're not going to make money off of somebody watching your 2-second video. Sorry. And these views on these videos, you don't even want to know. You don't... Shorts don't work the same as a regular video. They don't. Shorts, you could get 1 million views on, you'll make 25 cents.
Yeah.
Especially if it's limited like that. But you're doing that all for what, 10 cents? What are you... This is going to sound disgusting. What are you worth for me to fuck? I'm being serious. Right. Like, if you're willing to charge 20 cents to show off your pussy to however many people saw that, 10 million people, what would you charge for me to stick my dick in that? $10?
It could be.
Well, if you told her that, she would say no.
It could be. It's not about the money.
Then what is it?
Pure and simple attention.
Did
That's
she have a
even
link
worse,
tree?
by the way.
Was
That's
there a
even
link
worse.
tree?
It's a fair argument. It's a fair argument. But
But did she have a link tree in her
it's
profile?
not even
Because
her,
if she
bro.
did,
This is on Instagram. It's not even her. There's thousands of them doing this. It's not.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
thing.
I
It's
see
a
what
trend now. It's a sheer dress, trend, vagina, gapage, looking like Lord of the Rings. I don't know. Like, it's just a thing, and it's fucking terrible. Like, I'm all for if a woman wants to show off her body to make money, you do what you do, girl. Go ahead, make your money. This is like borderline
make money.
whore. Like, you're a whore. That's I'm putting it out there. You're a cheap whore at that.
And then you
So
have
it's
the
like-
But
complete
then that
opposite.
same
Because
argument
of
that you
if
just
that same
raised.
woman goes out into public and she's dressed nicely or she has some
Easy.
cleavage,
Easy.
and the wrong man dares to whistle
Easy.
at her, she's gonna complain.
Okay, I
Right?
thought you were
But
going a
it's-
different route with that, but okay. I
It's actually
agree.
the same argument you just raised, Jay.
What?
People not donating. Maybe she doesn't know her self-worth, and that's why she does it for the low amount.
Do you have self-worth if you show
Ooh, I don't think
10,000
so.
people
I think
your
you're wrong on that.
Gucci?
If you have,
No, she has no
Yeah.
self-worth. That's what I'm saying. Because otherwise you wouldn't do it for free. If you respect yourself and your body, you wouldn't do it for 25 cents.
You know, I saw a video about this, about some guy was making, it was obviously a comedy skit, but he was like, why would I go on OnlyFans when I could just browse Instagram for free?
Mm-hmm.
And OnlyFans about to be shut down. If you got women doing this shit, what's the next limit? You know, where do we draw a fucking line? Jesus Christ, you whores. Like, no. I'm not trying to preach from a ground. Okay, boomer. Yeah, okay, whore. I'd rather be a boomer than a slut that shows my pussy for fucking 10 cents. Nickelback. So you don't, you know, no matter how you look at it, bro, women have this gift that is just given to them. And, it's hard for me to respect a woman that is wearing a sheer dress, dancing to a song that nobody likes, to show off, man, your vagina's ugly. Like, I want to respond with that. I want to say, girl, you got a safety pin? You better tuck that in. You going to trip on that shit, right? Like, you, watch out now, you know? Get a tripwire with that.
So in essence, what you're saying is like you would rather see the person bear it all for $10,000 a month on OnlyFans as opposed to $100 for the month on Instagram, because they know their self-worth. They know they can make more on OnlyFans as opposed to, you know, a public platform as Instagram.
Okay. I mean, I don't even know where to begin with this. First off, you got a minor doing this. Let's stop right here. Stop right here. If someone had this on their phone or on their computer saved, you got the child popes. You got child popes. That's it. That's the end of discussion. In a court, they're not going to be like, yeah, that's sheer. That's borderline. No. No, it's not.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
So, okay, let's rule that out for whatever reason. And let's make it where it's adults. It's one thing a woman going into a jacuzzi or a hot tub on Twitch and riding a banana and putting people's names on it. You're making some kind of money, right? You got good business sense. As much as the ethics are shit, you're making money, right?
Right.
You got these bitches over here. You're not even making a nickel. And you're showing off your vagina. And you're doing the Harlem Shake. You're doing the Harlem Shake with your nipples out.
Maybe they think it's advertisement. Like, watch this here, but if you want to see it uncensored, go here.
No. Because I'm the guy that clicks the bio to see if there is an OnlyFans.
And there is.
And you have a secondary problem. What's your next level? Like, if everyone gets bored, because it's all the same video, right?
Stop your mouth. Stop your mouth. What happened in the 80s? What happened? People said in the 80s, listen, movies will never get to where they're gory and bloody. This is it. Slasher films are the worst. 90s came around. You had Faces of Death. People were like, oh, this shit's real. It wasn't real. I mean, there's some shit on there, but a lot of that is fake, regardless. Then they saw Saw. Oh my God, they're chopping up fucking legs and blood. Then what'd they say? You won't ever see a movie where a kid dies. Fucking Rambo came out and little kids are dying. Okay, what's next? You won't ever see a kid be hippoed. Then Serbian film came out. Okay, what's next? Where do you draw a line? There isn't one. We just fucking make it up as we go. Oh, now we're going to do a kid that's hippoed and killed on film and make it mainstream. There is no limit. You set the limit.
The limit. Right, but they're pushing the limit. If the limit is here, they're saying, I'm going to go over here.
The problem is you can't push a limit that doesn't exist. Because why? It is art. Art is, especially for a movie, it's how you depict it. You say it's unacceptable.
Others think otherwise.
And it's people getting used to a certain level of something, and then that goes a little bit higher, desensitizing. It's the same with like the commercials that, oh, this poor baby in X country and all the flies and the belly from whatever, and oh, that worked for the first 5 years, and now if you see a commercial, you go like, yeah, okay, zap. It doesn't do anything anymore.
Where do you draw a line? Like, what's the next? The next is going to be vagina, but you can't actually see the hood. Now, some of these women that were in these sheer videos, you're fucked. Okay, no matter what you could do, unless you got some duct tape, you ain't going to tuck that away. You need to get...
That's what it's for. That's where the clean duct tape is for.
Oh, the clean duct tape is to get rid of the hood. Man, some of these vaginas, bro, they look like dragons were coming out. Are you giving birth? No, you can't. You look skinny as shit. You ain't pregnant. What is that? Is that a head? But like, I thought about this. I'm not trying to be funny. I want to get a sheer dress and I want to do it for dudes. The problem is it's going to look like someone took 2 punching bags and just dropped it in front of a lamp. And that's what I got. The thing is, too, I got a tiny dick. My balls just hide everything. Just two big-ass saggy potatoes in a rucksack. Just bloop, right there. If you can do it, why can't I? What's the argument?
Female empowerment.
Just that
That's the argument.
Female empowerment, yeah. Well, balls empowerment. Yeah, I feel like my balls need to be freed. So I'm going to do the same shit with the sheer dress, do a stupid fucking Harlem Shake video with pasties on with tassels at the end of it. Well, it's just absolutely ludicrous, bro. It is this. I can't believe Instagram is letting this shit happen and Facebook. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But how do you know?
That's my second question. Aren't they also responsible? Because they are the distributor, right?
See, this is
on
tough.
Some level?
This happened with Reddit and those threads that were showing illegal shit. Technically, Reddit doesn't host. The problem is Instagram does. But how do you get a bot to pick that up? How? The thing now is, I'm sure you guys have seen it, whether or not you want to admit it, women going to the gym wearing these tight clothes where it rods up their pussy and they got the camel toe, right? Yep. Like, that's the thing you're doing. Like, where do you draw a line, ladies? There's no talent anymore. No offense. No offense. And I'm not misogynistic, but men, I don't give a fuck if you're you ever seen that picture of the woman that did that beautiful drawing? It's a meme, right? Beautiful drawing. She's got a paintbrush in her hand. Beautiful. And it's got like 106 likes. And then you got a woman next to her on the other side where she's posing. She's got little tight clothes on. And she's got 1,000,005 likes. Or whatever. And there's no art. She's just dressing sexy. And the woman that did the hard work, that talent, gets nothing. That's because of men. Yeah.
Well, because they're skipping everything and they're just going straight to what I want to see, and what I want to see is you nude. So I don't care about what talent.
No, I'm saying, but it was an argument like an artist versus someone that just looks good.
Right.
The artist is so overshadowed by that lady that just wants to show off her tits. Look at any artist on Instagram. Look at their little hearts. Now scroll through or just type in "girl at gym." Good luck with the rest of your Instagram feed for the rest of your life, by the way. And then that's in there, locked in. Now look at that. Look at those views, bro. There was a video we were watching, not a sheer dress, a girl with like a onesie compression type of outfit on. And she had a severe, not even a camel toe, it was a moose knuckle or like a hippo mouth. It looked like her pussy was eating the rest of where her clothes went, like a laundry basket of vagina. And you look at that, and she had 862,000 hearts. How many views you got? You gotta have at least 5 times that.
Yeah.
No.
Wow. Good for you, whore.
But it is actually society normalizing and glorifying shit like that, right?
Who's gonna fix it though? Who's gonna fix it? Us? Yeah, sure. Okay, boomer.
Nope.
Nope.
Who's gonna fix it? Instagram? Okay.
They're not fixing nothing.
You got women showing their vaginas behind a fucking lamp, bro. You've lost. You're lost.
And I honestly don't think this is actually the fault of the platforms.
Oh, I agree.
It's not. They had nothing to do with it. It's the person that went on and said, "Hey, I'm going to post this." But at the same time, though, that platform can turn around and censor it.
How do you get a bot to recognize something that's covered? I don't give a shit how good your bot is.
You need an actual person.
Yeah, that's got to be done by. I don't care how smart you think bots are. You don't think that they have bots that detect nudity? Of course they do. But that is because you can only see where the light is reflective. So it would have to scan the whole picture. Not a problem. But then everyone is different. So what you might see in a pair of leggings might look the same in a sheer dress.
Right. Yeah.
So now you're filtering out people that are legitimately riding a bike? Oh, shit. That's a mess. You have to look. First, you got to start with the danglers. You know, you got to go after the ones that's not a normal thing on clothes, unless you got outside. Unless you got a keychain hanging from your vagina. That's not normal. Bots should automatically pick that up. She got a dick and a vagina. Cut that out. That's got to go. Account banned for 30 days till we figure out what the fuck this is. Right? Like...
You laugh though, but that's a good way of doing it.
It's a good guideline. That's a good guideline.
It is.
No danglies.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's not a bad idea to say, okay, this picture is under review. We'll put it on pause. And then it actually has to go through a person. And if the person deems it to be fine, then they would let it go. But
the amount of uploaders you have, the amount of staff that would take.
Yeah, that's the issue. Ooh. No one's going to pay that. No one is going to pay that. I don't care who you are. They're not paying for, 100,000 employees just to sit there.
It's like the definition. What is defined as being covered? It's like the women that use body paint. They're covered.
Right. That's another thing. Yes.
Why do they get away with it? Watch this. Why do they get away with it? Because it's art.
It's covering.
No, because it's art. Art is tough, man. It's always been tough. I mean, even in museums, it's tough.
But even YouTube has nudity though, because it's art, because it's
body painting is allowed, but you cannot. The thing is with YouTube is the strictest out of all of them. The thing is with YouTube is you cannot, if you do body paint, fine. Where the areolas are, a lot of people call them nipples because they're uneducated. Nipples are the things in the middle, people. Okay, areolas are the big brown or pink thing in
the salamis. The salamis.
That's shaped like an Oreo. That's an areola. Okay, if you could see the outline of an areola, no good. No good.
Oh, that far?
Yeah, no good. So you better hope that one, it's not chili in there. Okay, because turkey's done. Can't have that. Got to cut that out. You just fucked that painting up. You're supposed to be a butterfly. Now you look like a cocoon. So that's no good. So make sure it's nice and toasty in there and it's not going to melt the paint. Number one. Number two, it's got to be real good. You know, you can't just fucking throw paint on you and say it's art.
Like a music video. Like a music video.
No, not like a music video. Look at Cardi B's video. She's got her fucking tits out.
Right. They let it go. They didn't cover it up.
Because it's art. And it's Cardi B. And it's $1 million fucking ad revenue. So, wow. Why would we cut this out? Let's be foolish.
Well,
let's not
stupid.
be foolish. Right. We can make $1 million or take this video down.
But then why does it count for one art form, not for another one?
Listen to me. Fuck morals. For $1 million, morals can suck a fart out of my ass. I'll suck a dude's dick outside on a Sunday in front of a church. Fuck morals. Okay, give me some
why
money.
Does it work for one art form but not for the other one? Like the thing I posted something or I saw something. You could say watching a comedian, comedy is an art form, right? We all agree on that or not?
Yeah.
Then why does it not work for comedy? Because now if you dare say something that is not PC,
because
it's the same thing as books.
Yeah, one is offensive towards people. The other one is a depiction of art.
Right.
One is words. The other one is visual. Which one is more powerful? Words. Right.
Is it offensive, or do you take offense with something? That's also a big difference. That's not the same thing.
I think it would vary on the person who's.
It's too. The problem is with comedy is it's going to have more reach than art itself, right? How many people know what a Picasso painting is versus know who Eddie Murphy is?
Right.
It's okay. Your Eddie Murphy wins. Trust me. Name one Picasso painting. Fine. Name one Eddie Murphy movie. We're done. And I think it's too broad of a spectrum. But with this Instagram shit, Facebook, whatever, showing off your vaginas.
Well, I'm surprised nobody tagged it saying, this person is underage and reported it and saying, why is somebody who's underage?
Why would you cut off your supply?
Let me tell you something. If she was above age, I'm Morgan Freeman.
She's definitely underage then.
We are different skin tones. We have different voices. Like, I try to get out of that feed as quick as, shit! Threw the phone out the window. Get it away.
Got a new phone.
Yeah,
and it's like you said before, if it's only this part and you don't see the face, how are you going to see that it's...
Yeah, but this one you saw the face. I even looked at breasts and there ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way she's over 50. There is no way. There's no way. No way, man. No. Mm-mm. Even when you saw the background of the toys that were on the shelf, nah, man. It don't belong. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Well, what's Instagram gonna do? Take it down? Yeah, okay. You don't think that there's a bunch of religious people doing that? Going to different things and trying to report them? Absolutely there is. Come on now. Come on.
You know what? You're right, because listen to this. I kept getting spammed. I tagged into pictures on Instagram by these bots. The spamming bots, and I reported the picture.
We'll say,
and then I get a mess
for a foot picture.
That would have been my story as well as defense.
So
it wasn't me. It was the bots.
Sure. Go ahead. Continue.
So I got a message back from Instagram saying that we left the picture there, but we don't have enough people to actually look it over. So just block the person.
Oh, yeah. That's always a good one. Yeah. Facebook does that too. We'll block this individual for you. We'll get to it when we get to it. Meanwhile, I put up a political post on Facebook and I'm blocked for fucking 30 days. Wow.
That's it.
Okay. So much for your people. Got it.
Yeah, you repost something that you got off of Facebook and you get 30 days jail.
But the original person didn't.
That work?
I don't even understand how this is a fucking thing and no one's doing anything about it. God.
Well, what are they going to do though, Jay? Like, let's be real here. What could they possibly say or do that could change people's minds?
No video uploads.
No more.
I mean, just make it go back to pictures is what it used to be. But then you're going to have a picture of it, and people going to zoom in and shit. Oh, shit, is she pierced?
Low-res pictures.
Yeah.
No
320 by 240. Looks like it was taken with a Polaroid from 1962. I don't know. But, half the fucking people, probably not now because we've died down a lot, but half the people in chat look at this shit. And they're like, oh, this is nice. Wow, bro, you got to get, you looking, okay.
You need to get out more.
There's no way back
You need
unless
to
most
find
of
yourself
society.
an attractive woman or something, because if this is where you're at, where you're masturbating from Instagram, you, sir, are fucking pathetic. I'm saying that loud. I'm saying that if that's where you go for your daily reprieve, you need Jesus.
I bet you if that Instagram thing was $1 a day, it wouldn't be that high of a demand.
The only way you can counter shit would be if a majority of society would go like, no, this isn't acceptable anymore. But that's not just not going to happen.
Yeah, what's the majority? 75%? Not 51. It's got to be
more.
More. Oh, yeah.
80, 90%
yeah,
of society.
Like 90% of population. Here's
Wait,
the problem.
Population or subscribers?
Here's the problem. Look at the people that are on there. They're all 18, 20. They're part of that majority. So, that ain't happening.
And it's going to get worse.
You got more. I think we can agree here. You have more. It's going to sound really uneducated. You have more teenagers and 20-year-olds than you do people that are 30s and 50s. No? Would you not agree with that?
Probably.
I mean, just based off the population of where you've been in the past 10 years, it's got to be pretty fucking accurate. There's more teenagers than 50-year-olds. It has to be accurate, right? I mean,
I don't know.
No.
So you're saying because of the platform is completely dominated by that lifespan,
right?
But that the quality lowers and you.
No, I'm saying in general. If you just look at the world, right? If we look at forget the platform. If we're looking at the world as a total, there's got to be more teenagers than older people, right? No?
I don't think so. No? I would say the other way around. Because we have an aging population.
But the population is going up, though. And people have 2-3 kids.
In Asia, it's actually plummeted. Population. Like kind of fast rate.
Is there more
teenagers I'm looking
in the world
looking at,
than old people?
So I'm looking at kidscount.org, and it's saying that there's 78% are over the age of 18 and only 22% are less than 18 as of 2021.
So globally, listen to this. Which age group is the most in the world? Here you go. Globally, 25% of the world is under 15 years of age. 10% is over 65. So there's your fucking answer. So yes, there's more teenagers than there is older people. Facts. Cold hard facts. So now you're going to ask for the majority of the population of the world to want to get rid of what they do. That's like asking congressmen to end their term early. We have to sign that into law. Are you fucking crazy? Yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
Nope.
Yeah, okay. Good luck with that one. Yeah. Wow, 25% of the world is under 15. Wow.
That's a lot.
Wow.
Out of 8 billion people, that's like I don't
That's
even know.
a lot of people that are gonna lower our standards.
Yeah, that was updated October 20th of 2022. That is crazy. 25% of the world is under 15.
That's insane.
And only 10% is over 65. So that would mean that 65% of the world is between the age, of 15 to 64. So, or 16 to 64. So then what's the age bracket, or what's the percent of people from 18 to 20 to 20? I don't even know how to fuck you to get those numbers. That would be crazy. But if you're saying 25% is under 15, you kind of just answered my question. That's it. A quarter of the world is minors. Wow. Wow.
But like George said, it also, how many 60-year-olds are going to be on TikTok?
None.
So the platform does matter. It's more youth on the platform that essentially fucks up everything.
Oh no, it's intelligence as well.
Yeah, not getting any
If
brighter.
I'm being honest, okay, we're all men. We're not female, so we don't have the same opportunities in that regard to make money off your bodies. But then again, I would never have thought of something like this at the age of 15 to do. Never.
Oh, 15, I
But
was
that's just
out hanging
We're
out.
playing outside
Yeah, it's the internet,
with
bro.
friends.
I feel like every week it's the same answer. The internet.
Yeah.
It is.
It's ruined everything. It's
but
fixed
that's
and
how
ruined
you
everything
use
else.
it.
But
Right?
however,
it's not the tool.
However, it has helped a lot. We can't just say that it's all negative, because it does have good intentions. It's just what we do with it is what makes it bad. It's like weapons, right? Handguns, pistols, rifles. They all have good intentions. It's what people do with it that make it look bad. It's the same thing with the fucking internet. But you need, and this is where people say government shouldn't step in. Really? Because how are civilians doing right now by themselves? Government needs to step in and say, hey, man, we need to cut this shit out now. This is getting stupid. Do a martial law on all social media. Shut it the fuck down. We were fine before it. We'll be fine after it. Get rid of it. China seems to do okay with it.
But then what constitutes as social media? What constitutes as social media then?
Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Look at it while you're TikTok. Keep YouTube up, right? Keep you where you can upload a video 10 minutes. Like, keep that up. No need to touch that. No need to touch Twitch. Touch the shit where the problems are. Don't go after the small fries. Go after the big dogs. Go after TikTok. Watch what happens. They'll go to Instagram.
Well, they are.
Yeah, I hope that they fucking succeed. If this is on Instagram, I don't want to know what's on TikTok. I'm good, man. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna go ahead and just. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a stand and be a. I'm gonna make a. Everybody follow me. Watch me go. Watch me go. I'm Morgan Freeman, by the way. How you doing, boss? I'm John Coffey. Let me show you the stand I'm gonna make as an individual. Watch this. It's not even on my fucking phone. There it is. Watch this. I'm a big guy. I'm gonna take this app right here. I'm gonna hold that down. Sometime today, it's gonna open it up. It ain't gonna do. There it is. And then I'm gonna. And then what is it? The top one. And then I'm gonna go like this. Oh.
And
delete TikTok. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I can't do that.
That was very anticlimactic.
Good job.
Thank you, Elisa. I tried really hard. but I just find it fascinating that that's where we're at, and there's nobody's gonna fix it.
But see, isn't that a sad thing? What you just did, you threw away an app, and I get why, because of certain content and certain people on the app.
What you
But there is
stand?
also another side to the app that's not
Not my
nudity
side.
and stuff like that.
Not my side, bro. Let me tell you something. I've got a fine fitting female that lives in this house. It's got a tight ass. You seen it. Tight pussy. Not no draconian shit coming out of it. Nice nipples. Nice six pack. I don't need any of that shit. Okay? But for some reason, the app seems to think I need to see it. I don't click on it. Okay? So your argument that there's another side, then show me the other side. If I'm browsing bunnies and dogs and all of a sudden there's a vagina behind a lamp that looks like a puppy smuggled between her legs, okay, somehow your algorithm fucked up somewhere. And now you think everybody's got a bunny between their buns. I don't want this anymore. I'm out. Your algorithm sucks. I hate to delete that because of what somebody stands for. But if you're not fixing your app, I'll do it by deleting it.
That's it.
Maybe that's the solution. I read.
Solution.
should
Don't
have saved-
downvote something because you don't like a video, right? We always give people shit. If you don't like it, click off. Fine. I don't like it. I'll delete it. That's all. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I'm out. It's not an airport. You don't need to announce your departure. Just fucking call it. I'm out. Bye.
Done deal.
Go ahead, John. Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, what I was trying to say is I found a news article, but I haven't saved it. What it basically said, if we're going off the data you discovered, the alpha generation is slowly reverting back to older phones, and they're reverting back from smartphones and getting older phones.
Really?
Nokia's.
No.
Like old, just regular cell phones.
But how? They don't make any. Like you.
Oh, they do.
They still make-
Nokia still makes
still
a
make-
lot of regular phones over here. You can buy them. It's
I
just
don't
basic
even
phone.
be able to use that in the States because they operate on like 3G.
Oh no, they're new. Like they're new, but they have basic operating system. Like the new phones, you can use
So
them.
they don't
on
be
all
texting
the,
nobody?
Yeah,
You
they
can do
text.
SMS. Sure.
Okay, look, I'm willing to make a stand with you, but I ain't willing to stand up that strong. Like you, I'm all for deleting shit, but you gonna take away my visual. Like that's a progression, okay? Like I'm all for, going back to a
little
star
too much.
tech. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna type hello for 32 minutes. H
Good old T9.
E-L-L-O. Fuck you. Call me. Like
At that point, it's faster to call than it is to text in T9.
Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me doing that kind of stuff.
But they had like automatic messages way back when, right? Already typed in, so you could just send it.
Yeah, like a beeper code, but then I have to call you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to type. I'd rather.
No, I'm just saying maybe it could resolve itself over time. Like
I have
basically a
heard.
study
I
was
didn't
done.
hear anything about Alpha, but I heard about the new generation, which is obviously Alpha. That they like a lot of the ways that Gen X is, like the way that they communicated, the way that they went outside. So that's a good thing. That hopefully the not the millennials, but the what's the one before Gen Alpha? I closed it. Generation Z. Z, right? Z was before Alpha. So, yeah, hopefully Generation Z doesn't fuck it up for the Alphas. You know, those beta bitches are going to fuck everything up. They're just going to be a bunch of pussies. So pass everything. Pass it all. Pass all the laws.
You love everyone.
My son had one of those.
Oh, God,
Hey,
dog.
that's cool.
Is that green or yellow?
Yellow.
I love it. Okay.
That's cool.
You want to catch me dead? You know what you would? You know what I would go back to? I go back to them old jams. I know some people know them as sidekicks with the side screen, but I had an HTC Mogul where you would flip it up and then type with a keyboard, I'll go back to that. I have no problem going back to that. But then I can't do like I like to send somebody a message, like a phone call, through a voice message. To take that away from me, oh, my whole house is smart home. I'd be fucked if you take away my phone. How the hell do I turn my lights on? Like, I don't have a switch. Like,
you'd have to carry your laptop.
My electric bill is $12 now. I went from a $500 bill to an $8 bill. Why does this guy not use his light? I can't turn them on anymore, man. I like doing everything in the dark. His gas is really high though, because I use the stove for light. Like,
you could put everything on a timer. Put everything on a timer.
But I have to do it. I have to do it before I get rid of the smartphone. God forbid we don't get rid of daylight savings time. My lights are going to be on at 4 p.m. Like, fuck it, bro. We just wait 3 months. It'll be fine. You're
going to be walking around with candles.
There could be like
house.
a little module. So you send a text to turn the lights on. That could be a thing.
Oh, because that's not going back in time. We're not digressing at all. Hey, look. Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem because that would mean less text messages, less phone calls. No, but then there's like features in a phone like block unknown callers. I don't know if I could do that, man. That might be tough. Oh, that would be tough.
Well, I'm sure they can implement some of the new stuff into the old style phones. It's
well,
not
Apple
telling you,
would have
hey,
to make one. Apple would have to make a non-app phone. I don't see
a locked environment.
That.
Or a locked environment. Basic apps and no app store. Just the basics. Pre-installed. And that's it.
Ooh.
That's going to be hard to sell to the executives.
Oh, that's a tough sell. Oh.
That's really hard. Hey,
or
our whole
an app
business
store
model,
that's limited. No, an app store that's limited. Think of if you
want
to market this to
the
kids.
Manufacturer, though.
Yeah, but you would market it to underage people. So you get a different app store. You still get apps, but it's kind of censored.
You know why they're not going to do that?
Those are approved by Apple.
They're not going to do that. You want to know why? Do you have any idea how much money they make off of apps? Think of all the apps that you buy, you download, and
everything you purchase in 30%. Every purchase you make.
You're talking about an adult, right?
I'm talking about anybody with a phone.
Aren't spending money. No. I would say if you would market it to underage people, especially that bracket.
Yeah, but what's
they're not fully developed.
They're going to put their credit card in their kid's phone, and then they're going to allow them to buy the apps.
Yep.
You know that it's you.
That's bad parenting. I mean,
well,
I got nothing.
Is it bad parenting, or is it like if my kid don't do it, he's going to do it for? That's a hard fight. The bad parenting is a tough fight. I want to agree with. Okay, it's parenting that it boils down to you letting your kid do this. But if you don't let him do it or her do it, or they, right, because they're just making up their genders as they go, they're fucking unicorns. But they could go to their friend's house and their friend has it. So no matter what you do, it's like we were told as kids, don't go down here, don't smoke cigarettes, Johnny. You did it anyway. So even if you take it away, it's still going to be there. You can't be that gullible to think that you're that good of a parent. Unless you're going to lock your kid in a room and not give him shit, that kid is going to become a fucking psychopath. But you could do that. How he'll turn out, I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Okay, you convinced me, Jay. You convinced me. Now I want kids.
Now you want kids? Okay.
Even if you, it's just not possible anymore. Like social media is interwoven with
Yep.
school nowadays.
Yep.
And that's also true.
My kid needed an Instagram account to do a school project.
There's no way out of this, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You are so far gone.
Unless it's a natural progression that people actually on a large scale regress. Like if that study says that a majority of the newer generation is doing that, then it's gonna solve itself. Because people don't want to be online all the time or connected to everyone and
I hope
be
so.
available all the time.
I hope so. I hope.
Just
I hope
depends
so.
on morality. Just depends on morality. That's it. Everything that can be used for something good can be misused. Internet at
Oh, that's true.
Oh, I
internet
just said
itself is not a
fucking
bad
an
thing.
hour ago. Have you
With the
been
guns.
following, Matthew? I said that an hour ago,
Yeah,
cockface.
that it comes back to that every time. It's morality. No matter how many loops you take or how many times you go around,
I
it's
think
morality.
parents have a control up to a certain age. I think parents have a control up to about 11 or 12. After that, that's a wrap, Jack. That's a wrap.
And I think that age bracket you just said is lowering really fast.
What age bracket?
That you said the parents still are involved. I think that
Oh,
that
yeah.
age is
Oh, yeah.
dropping and dropping and dropping.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's easier to give your kid an iPad and tell him to go play a game than it is to punish your kid and watch over him.
Yep.
That's just like with life, right?
It's
People
also
always take the easier path. People always want the easier path to be the most successful. You know what's funny is I was watching a guy that did a video on me. This guy, you guys know who it is, always talks shit about me, whatever. He was talking shit about somebody else, but my name was dragged into it again. And he said to me, well, not to me, he just said out loud that how shady I am. Now, in reference to shady is, oh, I almost put my foot on the other foot. Reference to shady was it's all about money. How I'll do anything for money. Don't you think that every politician, that every successful millionaire in this fucking world has stepped on somebody and everybody to get where he is? No, you can't show me right now one millionaire that is nice. Good luck. You also can't show me somebody that makes honest wages is an honest millionaire. It does not exist. There's no such thing as someone that's $1 million that works a 9 to 5 fucking job. I'm sorry. It doesn't exist. You can't even do that math properly. If you make 80 grand a year, that's a lot of fucking money, okay? And you work for 10 years. What do you make? $800,000 with no bills and no taxes. Cut that. Let's go 500. Go another 20 fucking years. Now you're at $1 million. You didn't save that. You know you didn't save that. You got bills. So what do you got? 250 tops? Show me one honest millionaire. I'll fucking wait. Show me one. It doesn't exist. Welcome to the world.
Not possible.
In order to make money, you got to step on everybody and anyone to get there. That's the only way it's going to happen.
It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. They even teach you that in class. Basic economics. In order for you to get what you want, you have to step over toes of other people.
You got to step on family. You got to step on fucking friends. And if that's something you're willing to do to get where you want to go, you got to do what you got to do, man. Look at the
first person you step on is employees.
You guys seen the McDonald's story? The McDonald's thing with Michael Keaton? You didn't? Oh, you suck.
The one that he played, the guy who created McDonald's,
the
right?
founder. The founder.
Yeah, the founder.
I'm going to spoil it, so I don't give a shit. Well, it's a true story. It's not like I'm going to spoil it.
Well, it's common knowledge.
Okay, so the McDonald's brothers, they had a little burger shop, 5 cents, 25, and it was booming. Booming. The guy was selling milkshakes. He comes across this, wow, what do you do that's different? They show him the Lazy Susan and shit, and the guy takes it, and he helps them get a McDonald's. And then he convinces them that we should do a franchise. We can't control it, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? He does it anyway. And he continues to do it. And continues to do it. And the
And
McDonald's
look where they are
brothers are
today.
like, what the fuck? Well, you can't do this. I can. I own McDonald's now. I don't own yours, but I own every other one. So now what? We could all say that that's wrong, ethically.
But he also changed the business model too. He went from
He
selling
changed the
burgers
colors,
to
the golden
we're
arches. He
buying-
did a lot, but it's still, you took somebody's all their design, and the problem is they were too reluctant. They weren't open to change. That's partially your fault. We're not saying that what he did was right. But if you're not willing to change and you want to be stuck in your ways, don't be sad when you're only making $25,000 a year. I mean, that was a lot of money in the 50s anyway. But you got to step on people, man. You got to break relationships. That's if you want to be extremely successful, rich, wealthy, be prepared to break a lot of hearts.
Yep. Well, look at a perfect example is look at any company that you like and look at their board of directors, how much money they're making.
Look at our
right?
CEO.
In order for them, right? In order for them to make that money, look at the lowest employee and what they make. And in reality, the lowest employee does more for the business than the executive who is on the
Same
board.
thing in the military. You have your privates. You have your privates that are the grunts that are on ground. You have your NCOs, which are the backbone of the Army. And then you have officers that tell the NCOs what to do. But if it wasn't for the NCOs, the E5s, the E6, E7s, the people in the middle to tell the grunts what to do, you'd have no Army. So you have that. That's just how it is.
Chain of command. It's the chain of command. That's how it.
And
every
it will
business
never
is like
change.
that.
It will never change. Any millionaire, I can promise you, is not going to be a good friend to have. Because they'll fuck you. If they know that they could get $10 million, they'll throw you underneath the bus.
No scruples.
Yeah, it's true.
No scruples, or very light on the scruples, right?
Yeah, hey. I'm not saying you can't be. It's just going to be extremely rare. And they probably don't need a new friend. They probably don't need a new friend anyway, so good fucking luck anyway.
Wait, besides the tax write-off, do you think maybe that's why at a certain level they all fake their philanthropy and give back to the world? Because they feel guilty?
Well, that and the tax write-off.
Well, he said,
that's what I said.
I don't, honestly, I don't know any of them. But a guy that does taxes every year, I would assume the only reason why you're doing it is because you need a certain image and you need a tax write-off.
Yep.
Again, I could be wrong. I'm sure there's a couple out there that actually care about shit. But if you don't own any art, okay, and you're a fan of arts and you're donating $30 million to art and you don't own any, are you sure you like art?
Yeah.
I mean,
what's the catch?
I don't see a fucking painting anywhere in your house. So are you a fan of other people's arts? What are you donating for? Because I love fine arts. You mean fine arts and cuisines. You don't mean like drawings, right? Because you don't have any. So, then you take Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. You sure they get those kids? I don't know if they're still together. Brangelina, you think they got those kids because they like kids? Really? Really?
Isn't it a tax write-off if you adopt a kid or something like that?
Yeah, it's a huge tax write-off. It's like human trafficking 101. Like it's a huge write-off. You took a kid from the ghetto that was living in a barrel. Wow. Here's $10 million.
Sweet.
Cool.
And they probably have deals. Buy two, get one for free.
And then they probably have enough of fucking money anyway where they get free food. Wow, they're going to sponsor whatever the fuck. Let's give them a yearly subscription to Burger King. Like they're going to Burger King anyway, but still. Yeah, I'm sure. And look at it this way. Look at celebrities, right? They don't pay for their shit. You think they pay for those clothes? You think they pay for those cars? You are retarded.
Nope.
Here, drive this to the shit and you can keep the fucking car. Drive it, do a super sexy exit with a little hat and the windows down or something and rev the engine. Keep this Lambo, by the way.
Look at it in a different perspective, right? If the celebrity turns around and says, "Oh, I'm gonna, don't charge me for my food, and I'll post that I came to this restaurant and I ate here,"
you're gonna make more money off of the amount of people that are gonna go there waiting to see that actor or actress than that actor will ever pay you just for their meal. So
why do you think restaurants put up their pictures up on the walls and saying, "Oh, I took a picture with this celebrity here"?
Yep. Oh,
it's
yeah.
Advertisement.
Marketing, man. It's fucking marketing, bro. It's hook, line, and sinker.
That's it. Oh, you went to
On
that
the other
restaurant?
end, you also
I
give
heard
up the
Brad
privilege
Pitt went
of
there.
being yourself.
Say again, John?
On the other end, you also give up the privilege of being yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a sacrifice you got to make. Like Dwayne The Rock Johnson talking about fucking anti-Trump, pro-Biden. Really? Pro-Biden? You might stick with the anti-Trump. Run with that one. Don't go pro-Biden. Never go pro-Biden. I feel like this is Tropic Thunder. Never go full retard. Like, you go anti-Trump all day, bro. Don't go pro-Biden. Like, that's... You are endorsing someone that is mentally incapacitated to lead the free world? Really?
No.
And those steroids got to your fucking head.
I was thinking it.
Bro, you got to sit down. You better shut up. You're going to alienate half your fucking fans that quick.
Well, maybe he was the first person he actually could have a good conversation with. Maybe they met up.
Do you smell what the Biden is cooking?
I never get why you would want to do that as an artist, a musician, or a movie star. Why would you go to a certain political and cling to that?
Because you're getting paid for it, Matthew.
But that's stupid. You're gonna make more money if you're ambiguous.
So me and Bree were watching the show.
Are you?
I have never seen a commercial like this in my life. We're watching a show, and it's John Legend. I wish I could play audio for you and video. I'd get hit with a copyright. John Legend is in his mansion, and I don't give a fuck. I'll take the video down. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to play this for you. I've never seen a commercial like this in my life. The audio might be choppy, but you'll get watch this. This is a real fucking commercial, man. You ready for this shit? This is fucking crazy. Here we go. Ready? Do you see it? Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah.
John Legend, how do you keep your voice sounding so legendary?
I've seen it.
Honey.
So I started seeing at this point, wow, he's going to sell some fucking piano on a commercial. That's interesting. I love pianos. I like Honey. Not really, but I think it's cool. Hard. Watch this.
And how do I keep my protection against COVID-19 up to date? With an updated booster designed to help protect against recent Omicron variants. The fresher, the better. Got it?
So stupid. So stupid.
Okay. The fuck is happening right now? You just took a singer? You took a singer. You put a piano in a commercial. You poured honey in it. You made a spigot for honey and a $30,000 piano to talk about a vaccine for corona. What the fuck? There is nothing at all that talks about corona in this whole image. You got a crystal clean house. You got a beautiful piano. You got honey. Got booster. What the fuck? You are better off going to a town where everybody's infected with corona and dropping dead like zombies, turning into undead, and him just walking through it like World War Z. Brad Pitt, I'm immune. Right? Got booster. That will sell. Honey, piano, John Legend? Let me go get a booster shot. What the fuck?
That's like That's like the other commercials where it's like the guy's running in a park or something, and they're going to a picnic, and then it's like, do you suffer from erectile dysfunction? What? How does that make sense?
Nah, bro, this is worse. Because this is the first time I've ever seen you promote a vaccine. Like, I've never heard of this. This is, wow. How much?
My question is,
they pay you, bro? How much?
Yeah.
How much?
Yeah, but my question is, how, and for the love of God, do you ever take this guy serious again after watching this?
What?
I guess the argument would be is a lot of people wouldn't know about that commercial, number one. Number two, is he a sellout? Not really. I mean, if someone says to you, look, you have to look at this
from a sellout if he said he didn't do the booster shot.
Well, he's got a Band-Aid on, depicting that he did. Okay?
Right.
So if the argument is he didn't do it, you shouldn't have showed a Band-Aid. Okay? You put your suit top down, show your purple Band-Aid. Whatever. Blue Band-Aid, doesn't matter. Here's the argument. If that was you, you're a singer, you're famous, Pfizer calls you up and says, hey, we're going to fill a fucking piano with honey. You're going to walk down some stairs. You're going to show us a blue Band-Aid. You're going to hit a couple notes. We're going to pay you 80 grand. Done.
And it's only one day shooting. Okay.
One day, it's probably fucking 20 minutes.
Well, you know what I meant.
Okay. Where am I flying to?
That's it.
It's got to be at least 80 grand. It ain't going to be 10. He ain't going to waste his fucking time for that. 80 grand? 90 grand? Wow.
Maybe the problem is that we care too much about famous people's opinion or even adore them too much. Like, I don't...
That's it.
The best I could get out of that advertisement is get the booster shot. You will get a nice house with a honey piano on it.
No,
and I don't see that happening.
Listen. If that's the reward, we were talking about this earlier, where you get a Honda Civic and a vape pen. If I get a booster shot and you give me a mansion with a honey piano, sign me up for 10. Sign me up. I'll take 4. My fucking chances. You got 4? Bro, you got 4 mansions waiting for you. 4 honey pianos. Like, game. Like, you...
free honey for life.
Fuck it, bro. Nice. And how you... Let's be real. You were playing the piano in that. How? You know how sticky those strings are going to be? You need a little hammer to hit that chord. So unless that honey is running...
There was also a problem with that because you have to scoop the honey out, and it was liquid when it turned. Like, even that doesn't make sense.
They warmed it up.
Well, he got that super warm honey piano money. You know,
oh, that's the limited edition.
So the coils, so the strings in it are actually coils. They heat up, right? So they're keeping the honey warm. We're looking into this way too much. We just got to get blue fucking Band-Aids until Pfizer we're in. Like, I'm nowhere near as famous as John Legend, but I will sell the shit out of that piano. Like,
but you already have a one-up. You at least can play an instrument. You could do the saxophone.
There you go.
Put honey in a saxophone. I'm having a hard time blowing in that shit.
And you got big bubbles coming
out. Got ice cream scoop. Booster worked. Look. Wow, bro. 80 grand. Gotta be. At minimum. Wow.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's more.
You guys don't get it. Each piano comes with its own beekeeper.
Sweet. Now you get a beekeeper in the mix with the booster shot? Yo, listen, if you really want to get people to do boost, that was the thing in Jersey. They said, you do a booster shot, we'll pay you $100. That was a thing. Look, you really want to go crazy? You got all this money to throw away. Offer everybody to get a booster shot or the shot for $10,000. I promise you, you'll be running out of fucking vaccines quicker than you can make them.
Yep.
Was this a government ad? Or was this for pharmaceuticals?
Pfizer. Just Pfizer.
But since it's a public service announcement...
It's not public service, it's a commercial.
Do you think it's tax-free?
It's a commercial.
It's a commercial. It's not public service.
Yeah, keep in mind that America and New Zealand are only 2 countries that have medical commercials like they're...
Yeah.
Just...
Yeah, I can see why. the budget for making one of these.
Well, think about how much money Pfizer's making, and where they're gonna fucking make a piano into a honey pot and take a mansion and pay John Legend. Like, you could have used anybody for that. You could have used a CGI Ray. You know who Ray is, right? you use Ray and have him do it. He's dead. He ain't gonna mind. And he could say "got booster" in his robotic AI voice. So
you could have done it cheaper. You could have gone to like centers that actually does the shots and just interview normal people and save a lot of money.
Not same impact. We got John Legend.
I know.
We got John Legend saying he got the purple Band-Aid.
But it makes it more real.
Yeah, because he got the booster. Yeah, he got the booster.
No. I'm saying if you would be at a center where they place the shots and you interview normal people, that would be more normal than John Legend and his fake piano.
Yeah.
Or show John Legend in a center getting stuck by a needle and getting the vaccine.
They're not going to pay him enough to get it.
We'll give you the vaccine for free. Yeah, no, that's not the deal. Nope.
No.
If I'm getting the vaccine, you're paying me extra for that. And we're talking about add a zero at the end of it. And then we'll talk. And then I'll play that honey piano till tomorrow. Like
concert.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going away. I mean,
oh my God, bro.
The third year?
Stop, dude. It's gotta stop, bro. Like, you guys with your the things now where you can't fly for 2 weeks. What the fuck? When does this shit end? For when? When? You gotta put a date on it, bro.
They're already talking over here for another promotion to set up another. I think it's now the 5th or the 6th one they're setting up, and they're gonna do another promotion period for that to get another booster. So it's never gonna go away. It's gonna be like the flu shot, and it's never ending. Only flu shot is an optional thing. This will be mandatory if you want to travel for the rest of your life. There's too much money in it. It's not gonna go away. The population has accepted it as a new reality, and it's not going to go away. There's so much money involved. Nope.
Don't underestimate the fear factor in it.
I'd be willing to bet if you took your top 10 companies in America, top 10, tech, it's probably going to be tech, insurance, Berkshire Hathaway, you took your top 10 companies and you just compared that with pharmaceuticals as one. Not even close. Not even close, bro. You couldn't hold the fucking candle next to it.
Yep.
You got nothing. That the amount of money.
We're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars. Impossible. Hundreds. These pharmaceuticals have more than Apple does in their backyard. No.
Yeah, it's fucking.
If you
crazy.
can build a custom piano for a 10-second video, and
you're gonna build a piano that filled with honey to realize first off that mess you're gonna make. Oh God, bro! And then how you gonna get the piano out of the house by emptying it? You know there's gonna be remnants on that marble floor. Now what? There's a fucking honey on my stairs, bro.
That's the funny part to me because they wanna kind of speak to the everyman, right? There's nobody that can relate to this. Huh, I'm just like John Legend with his piano. He also got a shot.
Someone's gonna watch this. If they got a piano in their living room, they're gonna be like, "What happens if I pour honey in this? I wonder if it'll look as cool as this." And
that's Sue Pfizer.
Doesn't honey harden? It does, yes. Right?
Yeah.
After
it doesn't become rock hard,
but I know if you keep it in a container, it's got the longest shelf life of anything in the world. Like thousands of years honey could last. So if you have honey like that in a piano, would it eventually harden?
Yeah, but I don't think honey goes as hard as like a rock.
And then it crumbles. Like if it's really old, it kind of crumbles.
So it would
crystallizes. The sugar in it crystallizes.
Okay.
That might look cool. You know, it'll be
a
useless piano.
What was he going to do with the honey? He poured it into a cup. What
has the honey got to do with the shot? Like, what the fuck has that got to do with anything?
Because the booster is sweet.
He could have had a Hershey's bar, bro. Like, I don't. What's the significance of the honey in the piano?
It's him coming down the stairs, and you want to know how I keep my sweet voice. What the hell has that got to do?
But what has that got to do? Okay, fine. Okay, great. Sweet voice.
Okay.
Honey. But what has that got to do with the shot?
It doesn't. It has nothing to do with it. He's talking about
unless they want to link it up.
Commercial and then sell orange juice in it.
Bingo.
Got it.
Unless they want to link it up. Honey is actually good for you. It's a natural product, and they want to associate.
Okay, first off, stop that. Ain't no. If we're trying to figure this out now, nobody got that on the first take, right? And ain't nobody trying to figure it out. You have to delay. You have to relay that message right now. I don't have time to think about this for fucking a week. Why the honey?
Nobody sat here for a half hour trying to dissect.
Show me what the honey does. Oh wow, honey makes the vaccine work stronger. Great. Tell me that. Don't show me a piano that I now want, right? And I want a purple Band-Aid, okay? But I'm not willing to take a shot for that. So how else can I get that honey piano? You know you got stupid fucking money is when you get a piano made and pour honey in it. Like you just destroyed that whole fucking thing. I'm just saying.
That commercial was like $500,000, right?
Oh my God.
Paying everyone? Guaranteed, $500,000.
This is gonna solve itself. I'm pretty convinced what Pfizer's plan is. There's gonna be a second ad, and if you get another booster, you get a chance of winning the piano. That's the end goal. That's gonna be it.
Have you seen the video Where's My Jet Pepsi?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a documentary on Netflix. I don't know if it's available for you guys. So a guy,
I've seen it.
So this is a true story. A kid during Pepsi in the 90s had these things where you could buy things with Pepsi points. And they listed a fucking jet on there and they said a ridiculous amount of how much it is. But it didn't say for promotional purposes only. It didn't say you can't actually buy this jet. It said it was X amount of points. So this kid finds an investor. This is a documentary. To invest in buying Pepsi, how much Pepsi they would need to buy to what would be the offset cost of the fighter jet. But you have to take all the weaponry off of it. So he gets enough of fucking points. And he says to Pepsi, here's the points, I want the jet. They're like, you can't have the jet, man. He's like, why not? I got the commercial on TV. Like I got I saw it. No, we put, and then they changed the commercial to say not really. Wait, hold on. And then that still wasn't enough because they knew that the kid knew. Then they changed it again. Okay, they changed it 4 times, each time saying that you couldn't get it. The problem is the kid saved the original commercial on a VHS. Now, we're going to go to court and we're going to do this. The problem is the court sided with Pepsi.
Really?
Yeah, he never got the jet. The argument was, you're showing I could get this with points. The judges said it was unrealistic, and they fought. They went to court, and they tried, and oh my God, it was a mess. The lawyer that ended up getting locked up for representing somebody with wire fraud was his lawyer, some famous lawyer, worked with the Kardashian lawyer. Long story short, the kid never got anything, man. They offered him money, like here's $50,000. He was like, I don't want that. I want the jet.
Did you see the documentary?
But what about the investor,
Jay?
Yeah, I saw the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the part in the Philippines was also
really with the riots. But that was with Coca-Cola, though. That wasn't with Pepsi.
That was Pepsi as well. In the documentary, there was also Pepsi.
I don't want to spoil the documentary for anybody. Yeah. But you're talking the riots. I thought that you're talking about with the numbers, right?
Yeah, that was also Pepsi. That was
I
also
thought
in
that
the
was
documentary.
Coke.
No, they said it was also Pepsi. It
Yeah,
wasn't
because
their
they
first
use
time.
that. We're spoiling it for everybody that hasn't seen
Yeah,
it. But
sorry.
whatever.
good.
It is what it is. It's just like 2 years old. Go watch it. Yeah, with the Philippines, and they said they did it before, but he still never got the jet. I mean, but here's the proof. It shows that I could buy the jet with these points. I got the points. Where's my jet? No.
You know they got paid off, right? You know that judge got paid off to side with Pepsi. There's no way the judge said it's unattainable. I obtained it. I have proof I obtained it, though.
Okay, I don't want to tell you the answer to that question, but that was investigated in the documentary. And if you want the answer is no. They were not paid off. The person, they're a shady judge to begin with. They have a shady past of siding with more corporations than they do the people. So they're like a corporate judge that sides with corporations. It's not that they. I mean, I don't think so, because when you look at the track record, her argument is valid. It's just the point is that I got the fucking points, bro, and you said on the shit I could have the jet. Here's the points. Give me the jet. No.
Yep.
No. False advertising. Now, if you did that today, you'd get that jet. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because false advertising is fucking huge. You said I can have it. I get it. But back then, things were different. Internet. Right? You go viral with that, there's your internet in good use. You just won.
Yeah.
Or you could just get a piano filled with honey. Piano, honey, that.
I could do more with the piano and the honey.
Yeah.
Well, then.
Liquid honey.
I mean, you could fill the piano with Pepsi.
You're going to get a lot of cockroaches while you're at it. It's about to be a mess.
So they really wanted that jet, huh?
Dude, it's a good...
Like
and it's free. If you got Netflix, just go watch Where's My Jet. Yeah. It's good. It's
go do that.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's a good documentary. It gives you a lot of information. It's good. It's very good.
They did a calculation, right? How much money it would take to get the points
versus how much to buy the jet, and could you, in fact, buy the jet civilian? In theory, you can. It obviously can't have weapons on it, but you could. It's never been sold to a civilian, but you could. And then I'm going to ruin it. Like, I don't. But then a law came out. Mr. Rumsfeld had said, I think his Secretary of State said you couldn't buy it then. And it, like, coincidentally happened during the whole... It's just fucking weird the way shit goes down, man. Then you couldn't get it. So which one is it? I could have it or I can't. You said before I could. Now I can't. So now you're going against the government. You're not going to win that fight. Just
nope.
Take whatever they're offering you and chalk it up.
They could have given them the counter value of the jet.
They kind of did. They kind of did. But he didn't want that. He wanted the jet. That's all he wanted.
Principle.
Yeah, it was the principle. You gotta admire his tenacity for keep trying to get the jet. Like, and then they were trying to think, what are we gonna do with the jet? Like, what if you get it? What do you do with it? You can't just park it at Newark Airport, right? Like, what are you gonna do with the jet? And then they were gonna hire a pilot and do fun rides where you could go ride in the jet for $100. It will never pay for itself. Even if it's $1,000, it's a $25.
They got it for free.
No, you didn't. You bought a lot of fucking Pepsi to get there. So it cost whatever the Pepsi was.
Yep.
That's hard.
That's good.
It's good though. It's a good series. Two seasons.
I have a jet. Do you have a jet?
Yeah, most of the time the discussion was really about the ad itself and how it's open for interpretation. To me, no, it's not.
Now, look, common sense says you're not going to get a jet, right? But common sense is when you put that number down, the argument was simple in this whole documentary. When you put that number down, did you make it where it was a number that was unobtainable? Yes. Are you sure about that? You should have added another zero. You didn't. And then they talk about that for a whole episode. Is that did they were actually supposed to add another zero and they fucked up. And because you didn't add that zero, now you
and
obviously if you list something for sale for a certain price and there's no little notations or asterisks, you got to sell that, man. I'm sorry.
Yep.
But the problem is Pepsi didn't have the fucking jet to sell them. So they would have had to bought the jet to give them the jet. And, okay, you're fucked up now. Like, obviously, everybody knows you ain't getting a fucking jet, bro. Like, you know.
What was, this was what year? What year was this?
90s. 90.
So the jet was like what, $2-3 million at that point, right?
More.
Or more.
Like,
I have no idea what a jet costs.
25 million. Yeah, I think it was an F-16 or F-14. I think it was a 14. Tomcat, 14.
And to get all the points was less than $1 million or something, right?
No, it was high. It was yeah, no, it was not equal amounts, maybe, 2.4 million or something. But they didn't think that anybody would. I get the Pepsi's argument is you don't think anybody's going to get it, but someone's going to take that ad seriously, and you're going to be in trouble trying to catch points in.
And they also changed the tone of the entire promotional video. It was supposed to be another guy that they would cast, like a more chubby kid, basically, and make it more humorous. And they went with a different casting.
A good-looking kid that was kind of with glasses and a leather, showing you that, hey, even the cool kid can get it. So can you.
And it made it more serious. Like, I saw it once. It seemed outlandish, but like you said, there was no disclaimer.
Nothing. That's on you, man. You said this is for sale. This is for sale.
It's a valid offer.
Get it. I don't know what the fuck you're
going to
do.
Pepsi never did that again.
But I think I don't know if it was a 14 or a 16.
I think that's the reason why we've never seen any kind of promotion like that anymore.
Yeah, because Pepsi's like, I learned my
lesson. It was a Harrier. Oh, okay. I am way off.
Nice. Vertical takeoff.
It was a Harrier. Yeah, because the way he lands. So he sent a check for $708.50, including $10 for shipping and handling and 15 labels per promotion rules. The offer was refused by Pepsi, who referred to the promotion of the Harrier jet in the commercial as fanciful and stated its intention was to create a humorous and entertaining ad.
Huh.
Yeah, Spade, I'm going to ruin it even further. The first time they declined his offer, they gave him 2 coupons for more Pepsi.
Yes.
Shut up.
So I was close. It wasn't 25 million. It was 23 million. So I was close. And to date, if you were to buy a Harrier, it would be 37 million. Same model, by the way.
2 coupons.
Yes, for more Pepsi to get more points.
But then they offered him. Hold on. But then they offered him money. Remember when they slid him the paper?
Oh yeah, that's way after.
Yeah, but they didn't show the amount, right? Of how much?
Yeah, they did. It was a low ball amount. I'm trying to think.
Are you sure, Joe?
Yeah, they said it. They offered him this much, and he declined because his business partner that actually fronted the money was kind of on the limb. Like it's
no, but he told him that it's his decision to take it. He said it's your decision if you want to take it. He's like, if you're willing to take this, we could chalk it up. I'll get the money back, and so it's enough to pay back what they sent. And then probably a little on the top.
Pepsi never cashed it, so the money never exchanged hands.
Oh, because if you would have cashed it, then you're admitting you sold
Deal's
it.
over.
I don't remember that part. Okay. Yeah, well.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun. It's a lot of information. They kind of reenact a lot of it. It's good. It's good. It is. Yeah, but he never got anything, man. He apparently works at some national park now, and he's still fighting Jet. Bro, let it go. Like
He's still fighting it. How
yeah,
much
he's
money have you
48,
spent?
and it says it online. He's still bro. Let it go. Like you, if the Netflix series didn't help you, it didn't help out Tiger King either. My man's locked up and dying in jail. So I think he died, didn't he? He just recently died, right?
Really?
Yeah, I think he's dead.
I still can't believe he's still fighting for it. Like, let it go, dude. It's like you're
I'm
not
surprised
getting a jet.
that
No,
I'm
he's
surprised that
dying of
husband
cancer.
showed up.
He's dying of cancer. The Tiger King, in jail, pancreatic cancer, and that's it. That's a wrap. You're not getting out of that. Sorry.
But weren't you surprised?
put in,
I
you
was
can't.
surprised that the husband showed up out of nowhere.
Oh, on Tiger King?
Yeah, that Karen something, and the husband was basically still alive.
I told you he wasn't. I told you he wasn't fucking killed, man. Bree still thinks he's dead. He's not. Like he's not dead, bro. Like they found him. It's over. He's not. He wasn't ground up in the ground.
Oh no! With the story that I saw, I was more leaning that she didn't do it eventually, but that he was in some shady shit in Cuba or whatever.
Oh yeah, resided. With the kids. Oh, yeah.
And I thought maybe some of the parents got together.
No, I didn't think the parents. I think the cartel was like, hey.
Also that.
Can't have this old white man coming in here, flying in and taking our babies. We need those for trafficking. So let's get rid of him. No, but yeah, it's true. They found the dude.
Yep.
Doesn't make that Karen any less scary, actually.
Oh no, she's weird. And that's coming from a series that already has
produced a letter from the Department of Homeland Security that claimed Don Lewis was found alive and well as of 2002. He would be 84 years today in 2023.
That's going to be awkward at the next family dinner because the daughters all thought she did it. So that's going to be interesting.
Here, an animal activist, Carol Baskin's missing ex-husband, Don Lewis, who's vanishing in 1970s Chronicle, is alive and well in Costa Rica. Recently resurfaced 2021 television interview. But no one cares. No one gives a shit.
Until they make a series about it.
Yeah.
I mean, how crazy
it's like that
must
other
this
series
wife
on
been?
Netflix where the lady was taking money from rich people. Nobody knew about that. Nobody cared about that till they made that show. Where she was imitating a rich person and just kept borrowing money from this person and that person. Yeah. And now she's in jail. Same concept. It's when nobody cares about it when it's on the news, but when it becomes a TV show, this is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, the problem is it's who watches the news anymore?
It's depressing.
Yeah, to say the least.
The news is depressing. Who wants to start off their day depressed?
It's on constant repeat as well. You can, if you want to, you can be 24/7 completely depressed.
Yeah, they even put the letter in that article I just linked. Yeah, so I mean, if Department of Homeland Security says that they're alive, I would think that with their resources, they would know if someone's dead or not. You have that.
Still weird. It took him so long.
But so many people were like, she did it. That bitch Carol Baskin. No. And you didn't watch it, did you, Spade? You didn't watch Tiger King?
No.
No,
I didn't.
Stupid. You need to go watch it. Jordan said the same shit. I ain't gonna watch that shit. I didn't see him for like 5 days. Jordan, where the fuck you been? Bro, I'm on like the last episode of Tiger King. Call me today. Let me finish this shit. I told you that shit'll get you. It'll get you, bro. Did you watch it? I know Matthew watched it. Yeah, Matthew watched it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to watch that
The
Pepsi
thing
thing.
is, I saw the trailer and I was like, yeah, this is not for me. Saw one episode and then I was like at the end of the last series before I knew it.
Fuck it, let's do another one. Let's watch one more. Let's see what happens.
Exactly like that.
I didn't go to work the next day. I just finished the whole series.
Bro, me and Brady started watching it. It was during the Corona shit. We went into work, I think, whatever, 9:30, 10. I didn't leave till 11 p.m. I think we watched the whole first season. Bow, done. Call it in. Didn't even eat lunch. Just running it. Just
wow.
Yeah.
Just see what happens. Yeah,
it's that good. It really
good.
is.
It's good. It is. Wild, wacky. All right, 3 hours and 45 minutes. I'm calling it. I gotta poop. My foot is on fucking fire. I'm gonna go put in some ice.
All right. Feel better.
Everybody good?
Yeah, it was great.
You sure? Wow, you
I am
excited. Nobody's ass is sweaty?
A little bit, but I think it's from the booster.
Oh, the boot. Got it.